All right. Welcome to another evening of Dungeons and Dad Jokes. We would like for you to join us, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and join us in the live chat. All of our social media links are going to be below, and you can also find them on our website at danddadjokes.com. So check it out. I'm not missing anything important, am I? Okay. All right. As long as you don't know, I'm all clear. So
Welcome to the new year.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
Happy New Year. I can't believe it's 2024 already. It seems like yesterday we were just getting into 2023.
It seems like just yesterday.
Told me, yeah, there's not enough time. There's still so much I wanted to do in this year.
Yeah,
she put us right on New Year's Eve.
It just seems like yesterday to me that we were all watching to see if the world fell into collapse because of Y2K.
Oh,
hey. I
never did believe that one.
freaking out because Rick was in the hospital in ICU on life support.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, I was freaking out.
That's all right. This generation will have to worry about Y2K 38. So.
Why 38?
It has to do with the way that computers keep time. Specifically, 32-bit computers would have an issue.
Gotcha.
Which there's not a whole lot of left.
There's not a whole lot of those.
I mean, there's
not in general use.
Yeah, not in general use, and most important things are not. So.
Yeah, but that extra bit they put out there, being the discriminator, sometimes.
All right.
But anyways, enough with real life.
Yeah. We're here to play a game. All right. So what happened? Oh, wait. So tonight's episode is 53, entitled Checking In. All right. So what happened last week? Well, that might be next week's episode is Checking Out. All right.
Let's see how this week goes.
All right. What happened last week? I have a brief scenario here. The group spent the day individually gathering information from Denier through the book, Arias, and Kosha when she arrived. Evangeline spent some time in her room with the book, learning how to recall information, asking questions, and scribing in a spell. Through her inquiries, she learned that the five do not directly connect, but will work together for mutual gains, though it does not always come out with equally mutual. When questioning about her own qualifications, it informed her that she had intelligence beyond her upbringing, that which could not be learned. She also read that the Order of Truth sees something within her as well. She also asked about Phalathus and discovered that he serves Lyra, but is bound to serve the Jagged Dream, which was acquired through a shrewd business deal. Fix spoke with his mother, Arias, who confirmed that Reneo did set the ward around her office, but she believed it had something additional to it. Cadeth and Evangeline confirmed this and were able to see it was tracking blood tattoos that would pass through the barrier. Fix was able to dispel this ward. Arias also told Fix that she had a contact for information within the Order of Truth named Brezen Silverspell, but his loyalty is fickle. Arriving disheveled, Kosha shares that she and Elijah had been in Osper tracking down some information about an item that was taken from him. They were targets of an ambush, and in the chaos, Elijah told her to split and they would meet back at the Order. She was able to flee and cast a spell that Tatra had prepared for her, which brought her to the Trinson estate. After Forsyth healed her a bit, she was informed about the plans to infiltrate Castle Aventure and the Dirk Hall. She agrees to aid them in both endeavors. With a plan to go to the Dirk Hall at dusk, Arias contacts some to aid in a distraction, and Forsyth goes out to find Devon. Devon.
That's the guard, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So you will find Devon kind of outside of a a tavern. He's
Right.
not inside the tavern. He's outside the tavern.
Question:
Yes.
is he sober?
He's a
I didn't
couple
think
of
so.
drinks in. He's not completely wasted, but he is a
Okay.
couple of drinks in.
So enough to scare. Okay.
Yeah, probably.
All right. I will pass along the message to him and say that he needs to beat feet to the order and give them uh, the lowdown.
All right. Give him the description. And he confirms that that does match a description of someone that they had been looking for. And he will take it to the order. Really.
That's Devin.
That's Devin. Oh my gosh, they're going to go at it for a little while. Sorry about that, guys. All right. He will kind of brush himself off and head toward the order. You just head back to the estate.
Right.
Okay.
And pass along the news that the deed is done. Suck the order right in.
Yeah. He's in the office working. That'll be enough out of you.
How long do we anticipate it will take for the order to respond?
Depends on how many politicians they have at the head.
You probably will estimate maybe an hour. They will probably hit your house getting close to dusk, is what you figure. Because it's
All
got
right.
to take time for Devin to get there and word to pass and all that stuff.
Right. Does anyone here actually have the ability to cast sending?
I don't think so.
Sending? No. I only
I
have
do
my
now.
sending stone that goes between me and
I can scry, I can commune with
Erwin.
nature, but no sending.
I'll reach into my bag of holding and I'll pull it back out. I'll lay it open. I'll grab the quill. And I'll concentrate.
Well, if you're concentrating on the sending spell, it'll come forth for you.
I can send
So-
it. I can do it now.
While they're doing that, Forsyth is actually going to go out and map out the trees in the area.
I will
Looking
use
for
the site.
similar trees.
I'll use the cipher that my mother gave me and construct a message essentially saying you have a honored guest. I need to know where they're being held. And then I'll have Evangeline send that.
Arias will give you a description of Brezen.
Yeah, that would. I thought she already did.
I don't know if she did or not, but she is now.
Okay.
If she did, she gave it to you and I was not in there.
Okay, well then I would have given it to you.
Because you will need something.
Yeah. So
Why-
how does your book work? Does it just give you spells, or do you have to copy them in there and then it
No.
disappears when they're used?
Yes. Well, it depends. Depends on
Okay.
Depends on the spell.
depends on the spell. This one will disappear. This is the one I just copied into here.
Gotcha. So we'll have to buy another scroll of it. Why not?
I
You would
just
have to
copied
use
it
the
from the
magic
scroll.
from the first one. Copying a scroll uses the magic from it.
I didn't think it destroyed the scroll. I've never played that it destroyed the scroll.
No, I've only played the reading it
Yeah, only reading it destroys
destroys
the
it.
scroll.
reading it aloud.
Is what I've always
But-
played.
Copying it is just that, making a copy of it.
Well, you have to essentially use the magic to infuse it into the writing. That's why if you're just copying it from your book, it uses like a spell slot.
Yeah.
The way I've always done it is it doesn't use the magic from the spell because you buy the materials and everything to put it into the book.
Either, however you want
That's
to
how
play
I've
it.
always
Just
done it.
wanting to understand.
Yeah,
And I am putting it into a magical book.
that too.
Right, I
What-
understand that.
What is this person's name again?
For resin.
What? Spell it.
Brezin.
Hey, don't you laugh. I'm surprised there's not a K in there.
ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOP.
Or
pronounce it
an
resin.
extra W or something stupid.
Hey, I'm not that bad with names. Come on. uh, for whatever reason, I'm having trouble finding wizards.
It would be DMG page 200 states that whether
Oh.
you're successful or not, the spell is used.
Oh, spell scrolls.
If it uses it up, I want my money back.
You can have your money back if it uses the magic of the scroll.
Because there's no point.
Well, this way you can actually cast it, because I don't believe you can cast that level spell, even with a scroll.
Right.
So copying it into your book allows you to cast it.
You're thinking of a different system for that. Magic scrolls, any magic user can use the scroll, regardless of level. Although there's a
No.
chance of failure.
I don't think so,
No, I think D&D you can use it.
because it has to be on your spell list first.
Not for a
from
scroll.
Not for a scroll. You just have to be able to read that scroll.
Yeah, as long as you can read it, you can cast it. There's a chance of failure, but you can cast it if you can read it.
Okay, you're right. I need to stop playing so many games. God.
Uh-huh. Problem with too many systems at once.
Yeah.
Amen that. Okay, can be copied just as spells and spellbook.
Look at that frizzy hair.
Okay, right. And if they're higher level, you can cast it with a check. Gotcha. Okay.
No check, cash only.
Okay, it does specifically say that it is destroyed. But you do not have to roll a check casting it out of your book.
Right.
If you cast it from the scroll, you'd have to roll a check. Of course, you might have to roll a check anyway because you don't know this kid. And yes, you can have your money back.
Yeah, because that kind of To me, that seems kind of like a waste.
Yeah, no. You do not have
Well-
to spend the money for this book.
Especially
Well,
with
I
my
don't know
dice.
about it. You could copy a 9th level scroll in there and cast it, or not 9th, whatever the top level scroll is in there and cast it.
Mhm.
I don't know that that would be a waste.
No, the money aspect, I
Right.
think is what she's talking about, not the. Because if you buy a 9th level spell and then you have to pay to scry it, and then you have to. It's like,
Well, I got-
eh. All right. So you're gonna scry, not scry. Now I have scrying in my head. You're gonna send to Brezen a message
Yes.
asking him.
Whatever Kadeth wants me, or whatever Fix wants me to tell him. Ask him whatever.
Okay. Roll me percentile.
And we would use the cipher.
Yes.
That
Using
was.
the cipher.
I don't know if that'll improve our odds or what.
Well, he'll know
That they
where it's coming from.
Yeah. And at the end of it, if we have enough room, I don't know how the cipher works. At the end of it, would add a payment 500.
Payment 500. Oh, that you're gonna pay them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I got a 62.
62. All right. You are going to manage to get that sending out. You feel it connect. You send the message out, including payment. Not sure how much exactly got through. You're pretty sure all of it got through. After a moment, you get a response. Through the cipher. The two are being entertained in the hall, the Great Hall. The three children are in the lower level.
I will share.
I'm assuming that accounts for your parents and your siblings.
Sounds like somebody's making tea.
Coffee. But
Coffee.
sorry
Um,
if Evangeline was nodding, I didn't see the nod.
That's okay. That would account for my parents and my 3 younger siblings.
So we have a problem that
Or
if
my
we
2 younger siblings and my brother.
have a problem that if we strike one, the other will be warned, unless we are very coordinated and will require to split the party, which I don't think is a good idea.
Well, true.
But you know this complex better than I. Do you think that the two could be taken care of without raising alarm?
Do I have any knowledge of that?
You do have
Contrary to what Rhonda thinks. So
yeah, you do have a general knowledge. Um, your general knowledge, since he specified lower level, this is not a holding area necessarily, which means there's a good chance they're not like locked in or anything. Yes, there might be a guard, but not anything that would signify that they are prisoners per se. Which means if you were at the Grand Hall, if you were to take out, obviously, anybody in the Grand Hall, it's going to raise alarms like Madhouse because it's the Grand Hall. That's where most of the meetings take place of all the priests. It's where Reneo will give word. You know, they hold ceremonies there. So anything that should happen untoward in the Grand Hall will raise alarm. But the lower level, not so much. They're more like rooms, dormitories per se, and some meeting rooms and things of that nature. Um, not a dungeon level per se. And so anything that happens down there might not raise so much of an alarm. Not immediately. Somebody would have to like go and signal an alarm. Like nothing Numenera or magic wise would say, hey, there's something going on here
that I know of.
that you know of.
Okay.
Coffee reminded me of my tea.
So I say that we free your siblings as quietly as we can, and then we deal with the Grand Hall once they are out of harm's way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you disagree?
Not really. No.
All right.
I think that I should attempt to at least go in invisible.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Probably
I'm
a
not
good idea.
sure that it will work.
Well,
No, but
I
it's
think
worth trying.
I will certainly be obfuscating my identity.
Likewise, I'm sure.
Mutual.
Mutual, I'm sure.
Mutual. That's a great movie.
I love that movie.
So one thing I would do is grab like a cloak, something that will hide my armor, and then a bandit mask or something to hide or a hood and face covering.
Last week you said you were going to get a sheet for Kadath.
Oh.
You know what? I think we have a sale. It might fit him.
Or I could just go as is, and, not worry about it.
As the order and the government are closely tied together, I don't want to be wanted in my own hometown.
Right, but I'm not worried about if I am
Kosha
Right,
giggle.
but
as much.
you've been seen coming to my home
Oh, true.
and associating with my family.
True.
I can
They make-
shape change him.
No.
I'm sure in the house we can find some adequate covering.
Okay.
Maybe your mom was
But
good at
I can
disguises.
polymorph him.
I think my mother would be good at disguises.
Yeah.
Well,
Araya says,
I-
yeah, I can.
I do have pass without trace if we want to try to sneak in.
Oh, I think we should
Well,
absolutely try to
definitely.
sneak in.
Yeah, we should try to sneak, but we should be. We
Ready
should not
for
look
other
like
roles.
ourselves as well.
Right. I won't. but
Arias and Kosha collectively say, yeah, give us just a minute. 21 for Kadeth. 21 for you, Fix. They'll help you out.
And I'm casting guidance on them as they do it.
Oh,
So add a
okay,
D4
well,
to each of them.
we'll add a D4 to each of them. Oops. 24 for Kadeth and 24 for you, Fix.
and I'll get a
I
5.
rolled exactly the same number both times. Forsyth, you can be whatever shape you want to be, and Evangeline, you can be invisible. So you are now both disguised with a 24.
Okay. Let me figure out which shape would be best for this particular. We're gonna be inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Kosha's really good for herself. She will disguise herself, actually. almost,
Are you coming with us,
almost
Kosha?
max. It's like a 30.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
she's coming with us.
yeah, I'm going to help you. Any traps in that tunnel.
Well, I just figured Kadath would walk through them.
Well, yeah,
Well-
but if the trap gets triggered and it's noisy, they'll know you're coming.
Yeah. Stealth
Better
is
to
the order of the
deal with
day.
the traps with the expert.
We don't want the barbarian lockpicks
No.
or the Goliath
moment.
lockpicks.
The
Yeah.
Goliath lockpicks. No.
Normally, I wouldn't care, but for this purpose, I think
On your way out, you can trigger as many as you want.
Right.
I might
Okay.
trigger all of them on purpose at that point.
Then I would coordinate with my mother to have the organization do their distraction on the hour mark as well, and time it so that we leave and get there, go an alternate route so that we get there probably right about the time we're estimating they will arrive at my place.
Sounds
Prior
good.
to casting invisibility, I will cast see invisibility.
So you can see yourself.
Right.
Yes. Otherwise, she won't be able to touch her nose.
Of course, if I miss, you'll never know.
I will cast Pass Without Trace before I shapeshift.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming you're going to cast those things like kind of once you get there, really. That way they can last the maximum amount of time.
Yeah.
Right, but I won't shapeshift until just before we would become visible to anybody. Possibly
Sounds like
visible.
a plan. All right. As you guys are getting ready to head out of the house, you'll see Vaneth walk in. He'll say, no news on the leak front yet.
All right. Get with mother, see if she needs you to do anything regarding tonight.
That's the plan. I don't know how she still gets word to me. She doesn't have that tattoo anymore, does she?
No. But you are her son.
Yeah, I know.
That's blood that never goes away.
Ain't that the truth?
That's a permanent blood bond.
All right. Gonna go check in with Mom.
Sounds good. Then we'll head out.
All right. You guys head through the streets. Kosha leads you kind of back around the side edge, almost the southwestern edge of the Dirk Hall, and kind of toward the back end where there is the Dirk Hall itself does have a perimeter around it. But in this area in particular, she pulls back some brush and stuff, and you see that there is a hole in the perimeter. Just like, good. Nobody found it. So this is the fastest way.
Great.
All right, let's go.
All right. She'll lead you over to the shed that she mentioned was smaller on the inside. The reverse TARDIS, I guess. And She will check the door quickly. She'll say, yeah, this is good. I didn't expect a trap on this, but it's fine. She opens the door. Inside, you will see barrels and crates and things of that nature all kind of stacked up all over the place. And she'll kind of point over to the back corner. They're over there. She'll point. She said there's I believe it's illusion. And you can just walk through the wall in that corner. I've never seen or heard a door, but I've seen people go through it. I'm trusting that it's an illusion.
Well, there's one way to find out.
You want me to go first?
Sure.
Well, I don't want to go
All right.
first.
Kadath ought to be able to detect the illusion, if there's illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, if you have that up. Do you have that?
Um.
Do you have that going?
Yeah. I'll get detect magic going.
Okay.
I'll get the pass without trace going,
And
then I
I'll-
will change forms to a constrictor, giant constrictor snake.
And I'll basically be right behind Kosha.
Okay. Kosha's right behind Forsyth. You slither through. Kadath, you do confirm. Indeed, there is illusion there. There's about the size of a doorway.
Okay.
There is illusion.
I'll
And
point it out.
All right.
Forsyth
Walk
slithers through, and you come to as Kosha sees you slither through, she'll walk through, and each of you will walk through to a skinny hallway that only goes to the left from this door, and at the end of this hallway is a trap door that flips up. At this point, you're going to begin to hear some calls outside. And you will hear, shortly after the calls, you will hear an explosion. It's not extremely close. Close enough. You're going to assume that this is probably the distraction your mother planned, and it's probably on the other side of the Dirk Hall.
All
On
right.
the move.
Let's get going. Double time.
All right. Do you want to check the door, or do you want Kosha to do it?
What's her plus?
Her plus is probably something stupid. Investigation is 9.
Okay, I'll let her do that.
All right.
Plus, I'm in snake form, so.
Oh, that's true. You are in snake form. Oh, yeah, she's going to be able to, she feels around the door, and she catches her finger on something. She's like, ah. So she finagles it just a little bit with her sleight of hand. Yep. She gets that hook off. She flips the door open. She's like, okay. She's like, I have to be the last one down. I don't have anything to hook this to until I pull the door closed.
All right. Let's go.
Yep.
You heard the woman.
I will slither down, watching for more traps as I go.
All
I'll
right.
move down silently.
And
All
I'll
right.
move on in.
How silent
right.
is a constrictor snake?
I don't know. How silent is a constrictor snake? Go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Extremely.
Paths without traces plus.
Plus 10.
Plus 10, which is good because I have a disadvantage.
And I will use guidance on myself just to give myself a little bit of a boost.
I'm going to use my inspiration.
Oh no! Even with a plus 10?
I have disadvantage.
Oh dear.
I will then also cast
Much better.
guidance on Kadath.
Instead of a natural 1, guidance, so that's an extra, what, D4?
D4.
Yes.
So that's 2 more. So 22 instead of a
Actually,
natural 1.
Foresight has more of a plus than the snake does, but I have to go with the snakes.
Yep.
Yeah, because it's a physical attribute.
Right. So I only got a 35.
Okay. Fix.
33.
Nice.
I beat
And
him once.
Evangeline.
And that was
30.
with a nat 20.
I had a 19, but plus 6 and then plus 10. And
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mine
had
was
a,
30. I had a 19 as well. With all
Nice.
the pluses, it came to 30.
I got a nat 20 plus 0 plus a 3 on the D4.
Plus the
For
3 for your own guidance.
yep.
guide
Well,
me on.
as you guys all head down it's a set of stairs, although you can slither down them pretty easily, Forsyth.
Yeah,
You guys all
stairs
head
are
down and you get into a tunnel that is really dark. Kosha kind of works her way down, and before you know it, Kosha kind of you can kind of all feel a little bit that there's movement next to you. And all of a sudden, Kosha will pull out of her pocket a stone and open up her hand, and it's light.
praise the
Oh,
Um,
Lord.
that's right.
I
You can't see in the
saw
dark.
yeah, no, I'm sorry. Can you all see in the dark?
I can.
I can.
Not unless I cast, and I can't cast.
I can see in magical darkness even.
Oh, I can't.
I have
I
blind.
can't
I
see
have
in the
blind sight for 10 feet. So
Well, that's handy. Says the snake.
thought. It's thought. It's
It's
thought.
oh,
Remember?
that's right. You have telepathy. I forgot. um, but she's like, yeah, no, I can't see in the dark. And so she'll hold her light out and begin to move down the tunnel. Are you gonna help her investigate traps in the tunnel again?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Um, well, that still
We
isn't bad.
just
She's got a
got
pretty good
started.
plus, right?
It's the dark hallway. It's making him sleepy.
It was a long week.
I know the feeling.
All right. You're heading
I.
down the hall,
They're all the same length.
right? Some just feel longer.
Some are harder than others.
You're heading down the hall, um, and it is dirt to start with. Um, you get maybe about 5 minutes. It doesn't seem to be heading directly to the dirt hall, but after about 5 minutes, stone starts to appear, and then it becomes cut stone. You're actually going into a cut hallway. It starts to veer off toward the dirt hall, and ahead of you is a hard, like a 90-degree turn left. Um, Kosha with her light, she's shining it up and looking at the walls and the ceiling and everything. And all of a sudden you hear a click. And she goes, shit.
Okay, where is it, Kosha?
Uh, well, the click was under my foot. Um, but I have a feeling whatever's going to come at us will not be under my foot.
Okay.
Do you feel like it will activate when you remove your foot, or do you think it is already activated?
Oh, well, I think it will release when I release my foot.
Can I
Pressure
do
click.
an investigation
Sure.
around the area to see if I see anything? My dice are back. My dice are back. That is a 22.
All right. As you begin to look around, you will notice with your 22, because Kosha dazed out there with her 2. Well, okay, plus 9, 11. Um, uh, But you will notice along the wall there are several little like pinholes. Right next to you, a little bit ahead of Kosha, and a little bit behind Kosha. You see that this pressure plate is set in the middle of something that's going to come out of the side of the wall.
How big is? How many pinholes are there?
There's
I
about
will use my telepathy to relay
6.
with the pendant.
Are they? Oops. Oh, dropping stuff. Are they like all around, or are they all concentrated in one place?
They seem to be all in the hallway, kind of on your right-hand side. And it's in the hall, which is not very wide. The hall itself is maybe 5 foot wide. You're pretty much single file going down through here.
Okay.
Kosha hit the plate. Forsyth didn't. Or if he did, he didn't trigger it.
Okay. Who else has a shield other than me?
Me.
Okay.
Well, I don't carry shields.
Well, I'm asking the players. I don't.
And I think this is all telepathy, right?
Oh, okay. Then Kosha
Yeah.
would not
So
be
Kosha
involved
doesn't
in
even know.
this conversation.
But
Essentially,
I'm
like,
asking
hold
out
on.
of character who has shields.
You see Fix with one.
Okay. So with that in mind, how many of the holes can I cover with with my shield?
How big is your shield?
I don't know.
It's
It's a shield.
you could probably cover 2 of them.
Okay. And Fixes could probably cover another one because his would be smaller.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
normal
Yours
size.
is
We're both
Goliath.
medium creatures.
Oh, okay. It might be
Technically, they're
normal.
the same
Technically,
size.
they're the same
Technically the
size.
same size.
Mechanically
Okay.
speaking, they should be the same size.
Okay.
But
So we can
For
kind of cover up
this
4
purpose.
of the 6
Yeah.
holes.
roughly, yes.
How big are the holes?
They're only about an inch wide
How wide? How
or in
far
diameter.
apart are like?
They're about
I
2
have an
feet
idea.
apart.
Okay, I have an idea that we can do this. Fix, put your shield in front of me. I'm gonna hold. Basically, I'm gonna block all 6 holes with me. Put shield in front of me, other shield in front of 2 of them. So basically, shield in front of me, in front of 2 of them. My shield held out in front of 2 of them, and my sword held out in front of the other 2.
1 second. I'm going to kneel down and look at the pressure plate
I mean, if you want to try and disarm it, that's fine.
and
But
see if I'm not versed in like disarming it, but I'm going to see that if I could determine a way to pin down the mechanism.
or
Forsyth,
Do
You
you
can
have a
aid in this,
kosher size sandbag?
The thought comes to your mind. Should I go ahead and drop shape
or
and take care of the trap?
hold on.
If it can be disarmed while it's already activated, sure.
How
Joe got a box.
I've got an idea.
It's like Christmas morning.
How big are the?
Late
Is there
Christmas
like an
gift.
opening like underneath where her foot is or anything?
Um,
Like any kind of gap or anything?
there's a plate. I mean, there's a little gap around the plate.
How
Like
big? How small is your smallest super tiny construct?
Well, I have pitons, so pitons, I have those things that you
Pitons.
smack.
My teeny tiny construct is
Right, but if it's small enough where it could just reach in there and undo it.
it is teeny tiny. But it doesn't fit under a door.
Okay, so probably not big, not small enough.
Not small enough to fit under a door.
Being
feel that-
proficient with thieves' tools.
Oh yeah, you are, aren't you?
Yeah.
Me too.
As
Yeah,
am I, but
this might keep
yeah.
you from having to drop your form.
Yeah, that'd be wise because I don't have another one. I haven't had a short rest in a while.
Because
Well, when we were at the house, that would have been a short rest.
Yeah, you could have short
I
rest.
was out looking for trees.
Oh yeah, that's right. You did look for trees.
I'm going to see what I can
And if
do,
that comes in handy, I'll let you know.
given the knowledge of what everybody has. I'm going to go down there and see if I can maybe disable this or get it stuck like Fix suggested.
Okay. You go down and you kind of take a look. Kosha tells you kind of what kind of trap it is. Forsyth, even though he's in snake form, can communicate with you and say, nope, not there. Nope, wiggle it left. Nope,
I can advise.
he can advise. So you can roll this
So,
with advantage.
And what am I rolling
My
my
beady
sleight of
eyes.
hand?
Your sleight of hand, yep.
An 18.
Oh, an 18's not bad. You get in there and you're wiggling around and you're listening to Forsyth kind of talking to your mind there, with a little bit of a hiss to it, and you wiggle around and you flick it. You flick a little pen, and you hear a click, and everybody freezes for a moment. You're pretty sure you got it.
Time to test this theory, guys.
Be prepared.
I'm gonna stand in front of as many of those things as I can, blocking them with my shield and sword, anyways,
All
Same.
right.
just in case.
All right.
If you can block the other two with your shield.
Yep, I will block the others.
I will just stay low to the ground.
You slither on. Kosha takes a step forward and gently lifts her foot off the plate, and the plate doesn't move.
Good job.
Got it. Yeah, sorry guys, I missed that one.
It happens.
All right, let's keep
Now, where's the
moving.
challenge in getting them all?
Just
All right.
keep going. Just keep rolling.
All right, you go onward. Continues to look. You turn the corner, and you will come to a door. She
Jim
said,
Morrison.
Yeah. She says, I'm pretty sure this is the door to get into a portion of the Durkal. I'm not sure what level it exits out of. We could be on the lower level, or we could be deeper. I'm not real sure. But
Whatever that is made you smile.
My wife got me scented candles for Christmas because I like scented candles, and this one is it's called Libra. I'm sophisticated AF.
Yeah, that sounds sophisticated.
All right. If we're going into the building, I'm gonna go ahead and take the lead then.
I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis at this point.
Same.
At,
Thank you for reminding me.
I'm not as blessed as the Warlock, so I have to decide what level I'm going to cast it at.
Mine is at
it's like 5th level or
5th
6th
level, so yeah.
something like that.
I just have to determine if there's something else I would prefer to cast at 5th level. I do have
25 temporary hit points for me.
I'm going to continue to maintain my see invisibility and invisibility,
4th.
and remind everybody, don't let the door shut me out in here.
Actually, why don't you stay between two people so we can make sure?
Works.
I will just keep leading on.
Yeah.
And
Probably
we would have
protocol.
let Kosha know at some point that we're using essentially telepathy to communicate a lot. So if we seem quiet but coordinated, that's why.
That's why.
Well, I talk to her once in a while.
Yeah.
Right, but she
You
can't
can-
join.
Right.
Well,
you can
yeah,
relay
she can join in
messages
this.
to her,
He
but
can relay,
she's not
but-
in the
Yeah.
she's not in the mix.
She's not in the
I am-
Zoom call.
I am purposefully not speaking.
She's on the phone with Forsyth while you all are in the Zoom call.
Right?
Yeah.
All right. She'll go to the door and she'll check it. She's like, yeah, no, this isn't trapped, but it is locked. She'll pull out her lock picks and start fooling around in the lock. It takes her about a minute and a half almost. And finally, it clicks. It's like, oh, that's a tough lock. Could explain why there's no traps. And she'll open the door ever so gently. You hear the faintest of squeaks because her stealth was a 39.
But of course.
Learn from the best. So
I'm gonna step through and try and get my bearings based on Evangeline's description of this place, because I don't know that I've actually been here myself.
you have not been here, though members of the Order of Balance have been here. Matter of
Yeah,
fact,
you
you're
can
pretty
smell
sure.
what they left behind.
Yeah, uh, you know that Meryl has been here. Probably Cedric has been here. Possibly Tatra. But not very many. But some have been.
All right.
You step through and you find yourself in a small room. It seems to have some shelves and some hangers along the walls. It looks like a place where cloaks or goods can be stored temporarily or even permanently. The door does not seem to be obscured from the inside. So if this is a secret tunnel, it's not.
It's a double secret tunnel.
It's
Secret
very,
tunnel.
It's only secret from one side,
it's only
basically.
secret from one side.
Double secret.
Well, that's good to know.
There
That
is
means if
another
we go
door
back
that's
out
leading
that way, they're chasing us, they'll know where we went. But we can disable the trap on our way back out.
Undisable.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's disabled right now, but we can undisable it.
You can undisable it.
The
Yes.
double negative.
Some double negatives are valid.
We can reset it.
All right. Well, based on where was it they said the family was?
The lower
the-
level.
The three children, in essence, are in the lower level.
Don't expect children. They're all adults.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
Children as being relative to the parents.
I'll check with Evangeline. Are the stairs to the right, left? Which one's closest from here?
Do I have any idea where I'm at?
Not really. Best you can figure is you're probably along a hall that will take you up to the not the lower level. Yes, the lower level. Take you up to the lower level. The stairs would probably be on your right toward the north end of the building. Sorry, the south end of the building. Looking at it, this way, as it is in Owlbear. Stairs would be to the right to go to the lower level. South end of the building. Toward the north end of the building from here, most likely are more like holding cells or um, gel, basically. Order of Truth gel.
Okay. So, and we were going to get the kids first, right?
Correct.
All right. So we'll go to the right. Being very, very quiet.
We're
I'm leaning
hunting
to the right.
We're
children.
hunting wabbits. We're hunting wabbis.
Wabbai.
Oy vey.
All right, you head to the right. Kenneth, you are taking the lead?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a Jewish character named Oiving.
Who
He's
is
a bard.
following? Nice. Who is following Kadeth? Forsyth, you could be anywhere being, well, I don't know. How big is a giant constrictor?
Really big
Medium sized.
It's really
for a
big.
snake.
He's really
It's
big for a snake.
it's
Okay.
medium sized, basically. It's the same
Uh,
size as the rest of us.
Okay.
I listed as a huge beast.
Oh, it's huge.
Oh, it's a huge
Yeah.
beast. Okay. So
If
it's
it's
like,
huge, I don't know that you would be able to
You
fit in
wouldn't have
this.
been able to fit in that tunnel if it was one person
Yeah.
wide.
It's-
he's a snake.
I'm a snake.
Well,
I
huge
mean-
doesn't
long.
mean big all the way around. It just
Right.
means it can
just-
mean really long.
It takes up that amount of battle
He,
space.
he's one of those great big Amazon constrictors.
Yeah.
I think it's more like this, like
Where he's like
an
15
anaconda.
feet long,
Yeah.
but he's only this big around.
Yeah.
Think kind of the largest anaconda. That's about what he
you
looks
think-
like.
Three feet.
Did not like that movie.
3 feet across. I saw more than one of those.
Oof. No thanks.
Not by choice.
All right.
So yeah. So what's the marching order here? Kadeth, you're going up front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's
Oh.
following Kadeth? Just so we know.
I'll bring up the rear.
Okay.
I'll go in the
I
middle.
will. I will actually bypass Kenneth and go past him.
I'll sit on the snake and ride the snake.
Yes.
The
Side
snake
saddle.
will show you what constricting means. Because I can get up the path quieter and
Yeah.
That is true.
provide a barrier. And let's face it, if any animals or anything are in there, they're gonna.
You can just eat them.
They're gonna run. Yeah, I can eat them.
All
They're
right.
gonna run.
So I'm gonna kind of have the order as Forsyth, Kadeth, Evangeline, because you want to be in the middle.
Uh-huh.
Kosha, then Fix. How's that for keeping an eye on Kosha? She is right in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Hey, she's been useful.
Very.
All right.
That doesn't change the fact.
You're just sour.
He's just jealous. He
That's-
doesn't have a
that's-
girlfriend.
Everybody
That's what
will
happens when
hear in their
when people
heads,
are
he cannot give up on a grudge.
that's what
Leave
happens
my
when
girl
somebody
alone.
steals from you.
Not necessarily. It's what happens when they get caught stealing.
That's when they get caught.
Well, yes.
Hey, she turned
Yeah, he
herself
should
in.
know.
All
All
right.
right.
You head up the stairs, or you go down the hallway to the right, and you get to a set of stairs that goes up like a half flight and then doubles back to go up another half flight, as a lot of stairs do. As you get up to the second floor, you do see a couple of younger, well, teenagers perhaps. They seem to be they're walking down the hall, not even, they're completely clueless because the lowest among you rolled a 22. They're walking away from you. One of them seems to be carrying a bucket. The other one seems to be carrying basically like a mop. And they're walking away from you down the hall,
Well, we're gonna
direction of which you're going to go.
at least me. I'm gonna make sure I'm staying back far enough until they get past the stairs.
Well, they're walking down the hall the direction you believe you need to go.
Right.
So, yeah, they're going past.
They're already past the
They're already
stairs. They're
past the
walking
stairs.
away.
They're walking
Oh, okay.
away.
Well,
Yeah,
then we'll just
they're
go over.
totally oblivious.
We'll get
Do
to
they
the
look
stairs then.
like fellow elves?
No. From what you can tell, they are.
No,
Uh,
not the race elf. The family elf.
Oh, the family elf. Okay. No,
No
they do not.
teenagers in this family.
Gotcha.
The twins are 23. They're the youngest.
Oh, I gotcha.
No, as a matter of fact, Kadeth, if you look at them a little bit, they look very similar to like what you would see as pages in the order of balance.
Yeah, kind of figured. They're nobodies.
Yeah, nobody of significant power, but there to learn, to study.
They'll
Be
sound the alarm.
indoctrinated.
All they'll do is sound the alarm. So we need to avoid them. So we'll go up the stairs then.
All right. You're at the top of the stairs already. They're on the lower level. They're not in the. They're on the sub basement.
Right.
And so they walk on. You manage to make it down some halls to the dormitory area, and you will see as you come up to a corner. You will see that there is what appears to be a guard about halfway down the hall, standing outside of a room.
Do I
Okay.
recognize him?
If you take a look, you will see that he is indeed a guard for the Dirk Hall.
Does he seem
Recognizing
out
his
of
face,
place?
not necessarily. For Evangeline, no. Guards do walk down through here. There are some guards that actually sleep here, depending on shifts and things like that. The Dirk Hall is guarded. So he's not out of place, but he is just standing in the hall.
Is he like against a door, watching a door?
He's next
Just
to
that.
a door. And he doesn't seem to notice you.
Fix.
Evangeline,
Can you put him to sleep?
I can try. Evangeline, how do you feel of bloodshed in this place if we have to?
He can't see my face.
You're
It's
right,
all
you'll have
mental,
to
so you could
communicate.
actually project
That's
the.
true.
Oh, that's true. My go for it face. Oh,
Please
will-
do.
Shrug
I
of
will
shoulders.
actually think. Flashes are going through my head that I'm okay if you kill Renio. I
What
would
of this
prefer not
guard?
to shed innocent blood. But if it's necessary, I'm not against it.
Understood. With that, I will step up. I will find a sight line, and I will cast. Let me make sure this is what I want. Yep, I will cast Hypnotic Pattern. I need a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. He does not get advantage. Hey, yeah. That was
What do
a
you need?
4.
All right, he will fall asleep, incapacitated. Well, he's charmed and is incapacitated,
Okay.
so
So
he's not asleep, but he is charmed.
he is
I will then
incapacitated.
quickly walk up and grab him and tie him up securely
All right. Right there in the hall.
and gag him.
Gag him too.
Yes,
Yeah.
gag.
And
All right.
actually, and once we like take him into a room or something, strip him because I don't know what sort of magic he has on him that he could activate an alarm.
That's true. Which room are you gonna do? There's the door he was next to.
That's
and
the
then
one we'll go in.
Okay. You're just gonna go right in?
Mhm.
All
Yep.
right. You open the door and you will see 3 very startled people sitting at a table. They seem to be, I don't
I'm
know,
gonna
playing Pai Sho or something. I don't know.
I take
instantly.
it that you're the Forged family.
Two
That's
of
what
them
I
look
say.
incredibly a lot alike.
Yes, 2 of them look identical.
They're not
Well,
identical.
they're not
'cause
identical
one's
because
male
they're
and
male
one's
and female,
female.
but they look a lot alike.
But I'm gonna
Yeah.
I'm gonna instantly look at him and be like, shh.
I take it that you're the Forged children.
Yes.
We're here with your sister. We've come to take you from harm's way.
Edric stands up. He looks the older of the 3. He says, Evangelina's here.
Elf knows what's happening. Yes. She can't speak at the moment, but she does. She can hear you.
I will tell him under the large elm tree.
Beneath the large elm tree. And she said to tell that to you.
Where we buried the dog.
Well, now I'm sad. You guys buried your dog there?
That's rough.
I say that part out loud.
Very well. You better know what you're doing, Miss Angel. You better know what you're doing. He'll just say he won't say your name.
We're kind of winging it. And I'll finish dealing with the guard.
You can tell him it's kind of like throwing a boomerang.
Sort of like throwing a boomerang. You hope it doesn't smack you on the head on the way back.
Well, hopefully it comes back.
Well, this is
will-
you coming back.
Well, we weren't exactly prisoners. I mean, we
Um,
were, but we
Yeah.
Were you allowed to
weren't-
leave?
We could go about as we.
Could you
needed
leave the
to.
compound?
No, they did not want us to leave. The
Then you were
compound.
And you were
prisoners
prisoners.
by definition.
Forsyth, in the meantime, is moving on.
More
to,
appropriately, bait.
We slither on
keep
down
in
the.
front. Keep looking in front of them.
Okay.
So I'll take care of the guard and hog tie him in the room and gag him, make sure he can't get out and that he's stripped of clothing and items. And then I'll ask Kadath to look at the items to see if any are of magic.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
You are going to find a very similar gauntlet on him. Other than that, he doesn't seem to have any magic items. I'm looking at it. It's just the gauntlet.
Was that the shielding gauntlet?
Uh-huh. He's wearing a chainmail, and he's got a long sword, but he doesn't seem to have any other magic on him other than the Numenera that is glowing with a bit of magic there, which is the shielding gauntlet. Or the
I'll
gauntlet
toss
of
it.
shielding, or whatever.
Yeah, I'll toss it to Kadath to hold on to and
The
do we want
gauntlet?
Kosha? Yeah, we can sell it.
Yeah.
Do we want Kosha to escort them out? Or do we want
Where-
to escort them out first?
Where did we say the parents were?
They're in the Great Hall.
I think we should probably. It might be better if we all go escort them to the exit,
Mhm.
and then have them. Either Kosha can take them from there, or we can have them go on their own from there.
I think Kosha should take them
But-
to the guild,
To the guild.
the guild of her kind, and Forsyth's type.
Ah, that guild.
The good people.
Good
The
is a
And
loose
Kosha.
term,
people.
but I get your
Oh,
meaning.
we're good at what we do.
And Kosha, if they ask you who these are, tell them that they are to be under the protection of. I don't like that. How am I like the new master? No, what the hell am I?
Well, what was the name your mom went by?
She
The
went by
mistress.
the mistress.
They're
I
under
mean,
protection of the new mistress.
The new
Nobody-
mistress.
The new master.
Yeah. Okay, I'll deal with that later. If they ask who they are, tell them that they are to be.
You could just use the last name. They're under the protection of Fallen.
If they ask, tell them that they are under the protection of Asher Fallen. If they ask who that is, which God help them if they do,
And
tell
And
them
actually-
the new master. Ugh.
just in case for now,
I'm glad your camera's on because your face is worth 1,000 words.
just in case for now, I'm gonna give Kosha the gauntlet.
All right.
That way, if she needs to, she's got an extra bit of protection.
I'll look at
And actually,
the forged children and ask, can any of you fight?
Ederic will say, yeah. I mean, I have a dagger. They never, like, stripped us of our weapons or anything.
Are you any good with it?
Probably not as good as most of you, but I can hold my own.
okay.
Maybe he should have it.
He has, when we were talking, he has bardish tendencies, right?
Yeah. It has bardic tendencies.
Yeah, probably better for Kosha to have it then,
Okay.
because she's more likely to be able to keep them safe if needed.
Okay.
Okay, so start heading back to the door we came in,
All right.
I'll
checking
pull
the
a-
hall at the bottom of the stairs before we go out down there.
All right. The 2 pages that you saw earlier
Disappeared.
have disappeared. Forsyth, while you were slithering around a bit, you did find a set of stairs that would lead up. You're figuring that these stairs probably leads up more toward the entryway,
Right.
where you could maybe through a set of doors or so, you'd probably make it to the Great Hall.
Okay.
you-
I
you
will
find
wait
the
there
stairs
for
that goes up
everybody
there.
else
Okay.
so I can let them know and they can make a determination whether we want to go that way.
Okay.
As we're leaving, I'll wait till others pass. I can't tell if Evangeline is watching or not. But I'll stop Edric. Like, how good does his dagger look?
That looks
How
pretty nice, actually. It's
do I get the feeling that it's magic?
probably.
Okay, then never mind. I will not give him my magical dagger then.
Yeah, you get a feeling that it's probably not got a whole lot of magic on it, but it is magical.
Well, I'd have only given him a +1, so
Yeah, that's about what he has.
okay.
So, all right. So you lead them all back. It's pretty quiet. I'm leaving those stealth checks. Oh, 3 kids. Wow, rolling really good on stealth tonight.
And I'd use guidance on them as well.
Okay.
So
Only
they're
the last
probably
one
fine.
really needs it. Yeah, the
Guys,
one
up
of
here.
one of the twins um is stumbling around a bit, seems nervous, um, and making a little bit more noise than everybody else, but you don't think it's too bad considering the one person of import you've bound and gagged.
Which one of the twins is being more nervous?
The young lady, I can't remember her
Of
name.
course.
I will come up behind her very, very, very softly.
Say boo.
I will whisper, Octavia. Maybe I should lean this way. Octavia, it'll be okay. You can trust them. And I will reach out and touch her hand. And I will slide a healing potion into her hand for emergencies.
She'll nod.
Yeah, don't throw it at the bad guys.
Ah. She'll nod. Okay. She calms down a bit. You get him. You get him to the tunnel. Kosha says I can take him out from here. Good luck.
You too.
See you soon.
See you soon. She'll smile a little bit at the constrictor snake.
Oh, wasn't
I
he
will.
waiting for us?
I will.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah, but I can.
send
Yeah. She'll
telepathically.
smile a little bit because she'll get it telepathically.
I will send telepathically to whoever's with us to tell her thank you from me. But don't use my name.
Yeah.
A certain someone says thank you.
Yeah. We'll do this again.
Looking forward to it.
Should be interesting that time.
All right. Let's go.
This is just a warm up.
And she'll instruct Ederic to pull up the rear so that they can put the twins between them. And they'll start heading out the door to go through the tunnel.
I'll start leading the way back to where Forsyth is.
All right. You head back that direction. There doesn't seem to be anybody else down there. As you reach the stairs, you will hear. I think you will hear. I don't know. Roll me perception. Let's see if you hear them. Yeah, you can probably hear them.
18.
18.
26.
Yeah.
Oh, same as mine. Okay.
14.
25.
Okay. Evangeline, you're not really. You hear some noises up there, but everybody else is going to pick up someone's speaking. You catch the very tail end of it. You hear, if you manage to succeed, contact my lady.
Does it sound like the guard?
No. Matter of fact,
Does it
Fix,
sound like the mage?
no. With your over a 20, it sounds like Gidna. It's very. It's got Gidna's voice, but not really her tone.
I don't know that we want to have this fight right now. But I'm.
And you hear some shuffling. They seem to be departing in some manner.
Oh, like not walking out? They're.
You don't think that you hear movement. After that, you hear movement. So they're either, that was the end of the conversation, they're parting ways. Whoever she might be speaking with, you're not sure who she's speaking with. But you have a feeling that she's not going to be sticking around. She's not sticking around.
I'll try to find out who she was speaking to.
Okay. You gonna go up the stairs?
After casting greater invisibility, yes.
Good thinking.
All right. With greater visibility, you walk up those stairs, and you you peek around. You see kind of a very quick glimpse of Gidna in a flash of light. She's teleporting out of there. And as you turn and you look, you see very fine robes walking off through the hall, and you hear pretty heavy footsteps. He's determined. He's not taking it slow. He's walking with purpose.
How far away is he?
At this point, I'd say he's probably about 40 feet or so, maybe 50.
I will follow after him.
Did you
Okay.
tell us that that was Gidna's voice?
Yes, I would have let you know. I would have said
Okay.
that that's my sister. Well, that's my sister's voice.
Okay.
Then I'd follow invisible.
Invisible. All right. You begin to follow.
And
The
I would
rest
let
of
them
you-
know what I'm doing.
Is there anyone else up there in the hallway?
I will
Uh,
follow him.
Not that you see.
Okay.
You came through on Owlbear.
Oh.
I will show you where you're at.
Oh, Albert.
Okay.
I will follow Fix when he goes up the stairs.
I'm following you as a giant snake.
Not trusting him alone.
There.
Why aren't you trusting me alone? I didn't do nothing. I don't steal from people.
It's protection for you. I say I don't know which one of these
Right.
markers to
Oh.
use.
Uh,
I'll just use this.
okay. Yeah, I forgot you were
What?
transformed,
Yeah.
so I'll pull you out of here.
Yeah.
And
He's very
Even though
technically,
big.
that's
the
only a large and I'm a huge. Oh,
yeah.
anyway,
So when we hit battle, I'll expand it.
that's okay. That's okay. For
So
purposes of tunnels,
for purposes of tunnels, yeah.
I'm pretty much medium. That's all I
Yeah.
coil.
He is.
Okay. Well, I would have been
Hold
in
on.
front of Evangeline, right?
He is approximately here. Oops. Ay, ay, ay.
Well, we
I
do
did not-
have Mr. Construct with us.
I did not roll anything for him coming through the tunnel or anything.
Is he with us then?
Oh,
Is he with us, or did you leave him behind?
did you leave him behind, or do you want him to be with you?
I would have probably brought him with me.
Okay.
I didn't even think about it.
I don't think about it half the
So
time either.
you need a bag of holding that you can just put him in.
I don't know if he'll.
Not like he
fit.
breathes.
Just with a bag of holding with a bigger opening.
There you go.
Back in the bag.
You can just pull it over his head, and then when you want him out, you just reach from underneath, grab a foot, set it on the ground, and pull the bag up.
All right. Do I see anybody else?
Go.
Yes. As a
He
matter
got a
of fact.
23.
Nice. Okay. So he's fine. He can be with you. When you're invisible, I have the standing order that he follows Kadeth, because that's
He
usually
follows
what you
Kadeth.
tell him to do.
Yep.
If he can't see you,
But I would
he
have
follows Kadeth.
probably told him to stay 15 feet back from me to give her
Okay.
room between us.
Okay. Yeah, I tend to forget about him. So yes, there are other people in the room. As you turn the corner, um, you are invisible, so nobody really sees you. You will see a gentleman in robes walking toward the back of the hall. Glancing through, you can see a young lady in robes standing here. And this is elevated by about 2 feet ish. Yeah. And you will catch glimpses of a armored gentleman here. I think that's all that you catch sight of immediately.
Is this the hall?
This does look like the hall.
But we don't.
Owens.
He doesn't see the parents currently, right?
Not from his vantage point, no.
Okay.
All right. Then
Uh,
Hmm.
you
And
He would
actually,
see.
you
Fix.
actually
He
might.
wouldn't see Fix,
No,
but he
you
would see
won't
the
see
snake
that.
come around the corner.
Well, if you go around the corner, but
But you
I was
will.
just gonna
You will
say, do you
see
really want to?
him
Because if you
standing
go
up
around the
there
corner, you reveal
as
all of
well.
us. He might as well not be invisible
If
at that point.
Yeah,
Not
he is.
necessarily. If I go around alone,
Well, you're still a 3-foot snake.
Yeah.
3 foot wide,
Yeah,
30
will
foot
see.
long.
can I
They will see a
make an
snake.
action without dropping my invisibility?
depends on the
Yeah.
action.
Depends on
As
the
long as
action.
it's not an attack or a spell,
It is
right?
not a spell and it is not an attack.
Okay.
I'm
Not
going to pull
concentration.
from my, I think it's in my bag of holding.
Mhm.
I'm going to pull the dust of deliciousness or the dust of disappearance
Okay.
from my
gonna-
pocket.
There's a difference.
Gonna
From
make
my
someone taste good.
Tastes good, man.
yeah, bag of holding, and I'm going to toss it up in the air. Anybody within 10 feet of me will become invisible for
Still stretching down the hallway by you guys.
This is true.
That's
He's
true.
30 feet
He
long.
might be long enough that he's still partially with us.
6 minutes.
Oh, that's a good amount of time.
That
Now
is
Is it
invisibility.
invisible or greater invisibility?
I think it's just invisibility.
I think so as well.
When you use the action to throw the dust in the air, the creature within 10 feet of you becomes invisible for 2d4 minutes. The duration is the same for all subjects. Yes, because if you attack,
Okay, then you're out of it.
Then
yes,
Okay, so it works like the invisibility spell.
yes,
All right. So you are all invisible
all
at the
invisible.
moment.
Well, then with that,
We move
I'm going to
into the
come
room.
up over
Well,
here.
I would be moving forward still.
Yeah,
so-
you would have been moving forward probably already.
I'm going to slither around the wall here.
Well, are you with me or are you invisible? Like I'm getting lost in time here.
Yeah.
I'm invisible, so I'm sliding
let's do
past
this.
you.
Well,
Okay.
but I was moving already. If you
Yeah.
were
Oh, okay.
staying back
Yeah.
there,
All right. Well, then I'll just keep following you
Okay.
for now.
This is what we'll do. Go ahead and roll initiatives because you guys are invisible and you
And
will
we
be
can't
able to
see each
see
other,
what's in the
but
room.
we can at least communicate and tell each other where we are.
Communicate telepathically. And I'm going to go ahead and add these guys to initiative.
and don't forget you get a D8. Kadath.
Yep.
Except for I can see everybody.
Would that be
Yes,
still be
you
going?
can see everybody.
Except for wait, yeah, you can see
'Cause
everybody.
she cast
Everybody.
invisibility.
Yeah. I believe so.
All right. His back is.
Let me
turned
see how
towards
long
you.
it lasts.
Because your invisibility spell is not a concentration, right?
1 hour. So I don't know how long
See,
it took us.
see, invisibility is not
Oh,
concentration.
okay.
Invisibility is.
Okay. I knew one of them wasn't. I can't
Yeah.
remember which.
How long has it been? Has it been an hour or not?
An hour? No.
Okay.
Not since you
Oh,
came into the tunnel.
and do any of the three of you
It's been
happen to
about
have
half
dimension
an
door?
hour, maybe.
I do.
You do? Okay. Because I do also.
Okay.
And if it comes to it, I can take one person out with me. You could take one out with you.
Mhm.
Forsyth could probably get out of here pretty easily.
Or I could constrict someone and hold on to them if they fail their check.
Well, I'm thinking
Give
more
you guys time.
if we need to make a quick escape.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and move him up here since you all moved.
I don't know what my.
All right.
I gotta see
So
what
now
my
we're
speed
going to
is.
go in initiative order. What are you doing? And I will
Oh.
reveal
Well-
as we go.
Oh, I forgot to put mine in there. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Me too.
were
Oh,
we
okay.
putting it in the
Evangeline, what'd
thing?
you roll?
I rolled a 15.
There, I got mine.
I put mine in.
Forsyth, did you get yours in
there we
there?
go.
It is now.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we're
Uh,
going to start at the top.
Oh, okay, never mind. That's not me.
You get your construct.
No. This is not her construct.
That's not. He goes on my turn.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's right. Forgot
Um,
about that.
yeah, if I could. I guess I could rename him. Well, maybe. I don't know if I can rename
It's
him.
fine.
I can try.
That's okay.
Oops.
My construct has a name. It's Buckley.
There. I will name him Glaive. All right. So we're going to start in order. Fix, what are you doing?
All right. So,
You
do I
walk
see this
past,
guy? Yeah.
You
Okay.
pass the fighter here. And off to the right, you will also see another fighter.
Multiple bogeys in corners.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple bad guys. I don't know that bogey would have been a used term at this point.
Bogey. There's a bogey.
I don't think he had even made a movie by then.
Multiple combatants in corners.
In corners. All right.
And then, ooh, I think that is wrong tab.
And I'm still using your stealth roll throughout. I probably should have had you roll a new stealth roll, but
I'm greater invisibled, so if you want me to roll another one, I will.
nah.
Okay.
I'll let you guys get the upper hand.
Much appreciated.
Because you're going to have multiple bogeys. You haven't even seen all of them yet.
All right.
Oh, wait, you will see this one over here. Oops, let me get him unhidden. Now that you've moved forward.
Which one?
This one. There's one on either side of the staircase over here. No.
Okay. Well, that kind of makes me more cautious on what I do. All right. Renew, Ronnie.
Renew? Yeah. Reneo?
Yep.
Ronnie.
Actually, how far is she from me?
How far is who? This one?
Yeah. So 50. Okay. So on both. I don't know if she's a bad person or not, but you know what? I'm gonna assume that she is. On both.
She is my mentor.
Oh.
So she's bad.
Well, I would be asking, who is this woman, and do I take her out?
Evangeline, I don't know if you can even see her.
Not yet, I don't
Not
think.
yet.
I would describe her.
Yeah, you would have to describe her.
And I would
'Cause-
say that sounds like Leslin.
Is she to be saved?
She may or may not be on my side.
Okay, this is gonna be a gamble, but
I'd say don't worry about her. I'll go up there.
okay. Then on, oh god, I wish that was not an intelligence saving throw. Do I have something? He looks more wizardy, right? Or more sorcery. What do I get the feeling of?
But this
He
guy,
has robes. So he definitely has magic, or at least Numenera technology.
yeah, and I
You
do
know,
still have my detect magic going.
Oh yeah, he's glowing.
you know for sure he put the ward on your mom's around your mom's
Right.
office.
I just don't know if that was. I don't want to use that because that'd be easy for a wizard. So instead,
Whereas a constrictor stake would not be so easy.
you know what? Right where he's at, I'm gonna cast web.
What?
Yeah, 20
All
feet
right.
around. Well, actually, I'm gonna put it up here so that I'm not in it. So
Okay. Draw. 20 feet.
yeah, 20
Diameter,
feet
radius, cube.
cube.
Oh, that is not what I wanted. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I'm looking at the wrong number. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's kind of dark.
Oh, can I retcon that
Sure.
instead?
Sure,
I'm gonna.
now that she finally got that box
No,
drawn.
my bad. This will
That's
tell
all right.
me.
I'll delete that one.
This will tell me whether or not he's gonna be good at these things. I need an intelligence saving throw.
An intelligence saving throw.
Yep.
What are you doing to him?
Mind sliver.
That would be a 28.
He's really good at those. He saves.
He feels a tickle.
But he feels it.
Okay, that's it. Don't do intelligent stuff. He's very very smart.
I don't plan on doing anything magical.
It was more for Evangeline. So that's my action. Do I have a bonus action that I want to do? And then I will use my ability to cast Misty Step.
You're gonna misty
poop.
step in front of him.
Yep, but he can't see me. I'm still invisible.
Yeah, you misty
You gonna
step
stick
right
your
in front
foot
of
out?
him.
Unless he can see invisible, then I'm SOL.
He he looks directly at you. Guess it is
Well,
his
folks,
turn.
This
And
is good knowing you.
he kind of squints and teleports.
I cast Counterspell.
Oh shoot. I don't even know what level that is because this is written out as an ability, not a spell. But it's a nano, so it's gonna give spell-like qualities.
And I will.
At what level are you casting counterspell?
1 second. I have to read the spell. I'll just cast it at 3rd level.
Okay. Roll.
23.
Shnikes. He will not be going anywhere.
Tisk, tisk, tisk. Don't be leaving the party right now. You're the one that called this.
Instead, nope, does not want to go that way. He is going to actually swing wide of you and go ahead and move around. Or he's going to start to move around. That's what he's going to do. Forsyth.
Okay.
Should I make you a huge
For-
creature at this point?
Well, it doesn't really matter. Move me towards the guy.
What
How
would
many?
matter for how much space you take up?
Yeah.
Yeah. How far is he away from me?
He is approximately 60 feet ish.
Oh, okay. So I can only half the distance, 30 feet forward towards him.
You know what? Let's do this. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Oop,
That'll have to be my
I'll
turn.
just push you there. Because I think I moved you to start with when I was sizing you.
Yeah.
So,
Do you want a double move to get to him?
Yeah. Go ahead and move me 30 more.
alright. You're going to be able to get to him. And he gets a little nervous, even though you're invisible. You know that he sees
Right.
you. But you both went straight past this guy, and not
He
a
didn't
clue.
see a thing? Okay.
Not a clue. He sees
Doesn't
Reneo
even.
reacting to something. Matter of fact, they all see Reneo reacting to something. Evangeline.
I'm going to move here.
Do you see your parents yet?
From your vantage point, you cannot.
Have I seen them yet?
You know that there's movement on this balcony. Whether or not it's parents, more guards, both, who knows? But you've noticed movement up in this balcony. The only reason why I'm saying you can't see them yet is because your focus is on Reneo.
Yeah.
But you've seen the movement out the corner of your eye.
Wait a minute, I forgot to change my thing. I'm moving there. I did double movement.
Okay.
I have to always go in. Is this a climb over? Can this be climbed over?
What is this? Hold, right click and hold.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Well, down here, it's probably about 2 foot high. Up here, it's only about a foot high of the ramp. This is a ramp. So along here, it's about 2 foot. So this is a raised area, but it is very easily. It's like just a big step.
Gonna get. He's gonna go right there.
Okay.
And he's gonna hold.
All right. You see all of these. You see the two people on either side here are pulling weapons. They look like they're getting ready, like for instruction or something, because they can't see what Reneo is messing with, but they can tell that Reneo is doing something. And of course, you see Leslin standing up here, kind of looking at Reneo, a little concerned. All right, that brings us to Kadeth.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up going basically right with Evangeline at the moment,
Okay. I'm just gonna double move it up there.
and I can get across this, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, then I'm basically going essentially right up to there.
Okay. All right. Anything else you're going to do? Bonus action because you took double move, right?
Yeah, double move. Um, no bonus action yet.
Okay. All right. Um, these guys don't know exactly what is going on.
But they would have heard us moving
Right, but they can't see you.
because can't move stealthily at full speed.
Nope. And
At
they don't
least
know exactly what's
most
going
can't.
on, but they're moving up and getting up onto that upper platform. And they're standing at the ready in case they need to attack anything. They're not really sure what's going on. Leslin. She seems to be, she's gonna tap herself, and Kadeth, you're gonna see a field kind of show up around her. You know that this is like a mage armor, basically. But she taps her chest and creates a field around her. And just seems ready. Like she doesn't like none of these people know anything except they see Reneo reacting to something.
Yeah.
Um oh,
And they
and
hear
this
movement.
yeah, and they hear movement. This guy steps forward and kind of does the same thing, kind of shields himself. Um he's going to step forward, and you're going to see now this guy's going to also step forward. You're going to see him. Oh no, he's not. He's going to step. Oop, that is not what I wanted to do. He does not enlarge himself. He actually steps over here. So Kadeth, you saw him move just out of sight because this big black circle is a pillar. The black
Right.
circles are pillars, so they're
That's what I
blocking some
figured.
line of sight and whatnot.
From where I'm at, though, can I see the parent, or could I see the parents while I was moving or anything?
Well, that's as far as he can move. From where you can see, you can't quite. Well, you see movement up there. I'm going to go ahead and give it to you. There are definitely two people up there that are not fighters or anything.
Okay. I'm going to tell Evangeline, I think your parents are on that left balcony.
I will respond, thank you, telepathically.
He's going to go that way. Not knowing who's what, when, where, how. And he's going to step forward, and you guys are going to see him now. They're kind of converging a little bit. All right, that brings us back to the top with Fix.
Okay. Then.
Oh man. You know what?
What?
If we want to take a quick break,
This would be an okay time. I think that would be a good
Yeah.
idea.
be an
Be a
okay
good idea.
time. Because I need a bio break. I ain't gonna last through this.
Ditto.
Oh, this is going to take the rest of the night, probably.
Yeah. All right.
All right, we'll be right back.
Jody didn't think we would have enough stuff to
we're back.
And we're back
All right.
at the top
Mhm.
with Fix. Did you decide what you want to do?
Oh yes. Oh yes, I did.
Okay.
At least
I-
half of what I want to do.
half of what you want to do. Great.
Yeah. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is cast Firebolt on Homie.
Is that an attack action?
It is.
Yes, it is.
He
He's gonna
will
lose invisibility.
counterspell it.
Okay.
It won't drop his invisibility because he's
No,
got
it
greater
won't drop his
invisibility.
invisibility.
Nope.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Can he
Uh,
counterspell if he
if-
can't see him? Oh,
He
If-
can't
wait a minute.
see.
He can see him. Never mind. I remember that just as I started saying that, I remembered you had said that.
Is a firebolt 3rd level or lower?
It is. It's a cantrip.
Okay. All right. He's gonna counterspell that.
And then I'm going to kind of laugh and say thank you as I take a step this way. And then I will cast haste on Forsyth and Kadath.
Oh, you can do it on 2 people now? That's so unfair.
You could. Wait, let me double check.
I wasn't counting on that.
Oh wait, sorry. Range 3. Okay, I have to twin it, so I twin haste
Oh, okay.
on Forsyth and Kadath.
Well. Okay.
Sorry, I know my camera's not on. I'm eating dinner, so just give me a moment till I'll turn it on. And you didn't see that big old Cheshire grin that I gave you, so. And then I will tell Forsyth over telepathy, if you go ahead, smack him around. You can take a free attack as your
'Cause he's-
reaction.
Yeah.
And he's already used his reaction for the round.
Yep,
Yep.
Yep.
That's
that
why I
was a good
said
idea.
Yep, that was a good idea.
So what kind of pup is that?
He's a Morky.
A Morky.
Does a 19 hit him?
19
You would do it with
Just
advantage as well.
hits him.
Oh well. Hold on. Let
Oh,
me,
well,
let me
roll again and
another
see
one
if
then.
you get a crit.
Does a 19 hit him?
Yep.
I think we need more.
Okay. Let's go with this is
Oh, Rhonda, you're gonna have to.
Wow, that got loud.
come on,
Okay, what was that?
constriction.
Oh. Okay, so you
He's a
hit and you're gonna
constrictor snake.
constrict. Okay.
So
what
he
is it?
appears.
So is he just grappled at this point, or like what does it do?
It's also damage.
Okay.
It's bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled real well. So
I'll just use this.
come on, 2 plus 4, 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and he's grappled. It's a DC 16.
Oh God. All right. Well, he is grappled. That makes it his turn, I suppose.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Oh,
I still have move. Like,
you still have movement left.
yeah.
Doggone you.
I will tell. I will say aloud, Leslin, our fight is not with you or your people. Our fight is with him and whoever is threatening to harm the Forge family. If you engage, we will defend ourselves. And I will say that loudly and clearly so that everyone hears. And then I will 5, 15. Move myself there.
All right. And you move.
And then that is my turn.
And he is distracted by the constrictor snake at the moment, or being crushed by the constrictor snake. He seems very he is going to raise up his hand and clench his fist.
Oof.
And you are going to feel, Forsyth, you are going to feel like thousands of like little needles all across the constrictor snake form. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, what's his constitution? Oh, +1. Oh, it rolled from the 16 to the 3. Okay.
20, 22. Oh my gosh, I'm rolling so bad.
I hear 22, and that's bad.
35 points of damage.
Okay.
Because you failed your Constitution saving throw. It is necrotic damage.
Okay.
Yes, that was a fail. I rolled 10d10.
That's
and I
pretty
got
bad.
30.
I'm not complaining anymore.
Thank you. And you will hear him, after hearing Fix, you will hear him yell, "There is a changeling among them."
Interesting.
I can come back now. The dog stopped barking.
Yay! Yeah, they just went to town all of a sudden.
It's because they heard them on the front porch.
And
Talking is a free action, right?
Yes.
I don't want to play that card yet. Nope.
How do you know he's a witch? Oh,
Because he weighs more than a duck.
So that brings it. You see, Leslin is torn. She's confused. She's not sure what to do. Forsyth, it is your go.
Okay, well, while I've got a grip on him, I'm going to take a bite out of him.
Ouch.
take a bite out of crime.
That's with advantage because you have him grappled, right?
And remember, you get an extra attack from haste.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah. So 13 plus 6 is 19.
19, that hits.
And that's
Although the after effects of haste kind of suck.
yeah.
Yeah. But
Uh,
it lasts
yeah,
long
so,
enough, typically.
The turn after it ends, we can't do anything.
Yeah.
Then 10 points of
So don't drop it before we're done.
Yeah.
piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack.
Oh, I apologize. In that case, I am no longer invisible, I don't believe. I believe greater invisibility is con. Yeah. Then they would have seen exactly who would have seen that.
Concentration, yeah.
Yep.
Second
You're
attack is only a
disguised,
16 to hit.
16 will miss.
Okay. But he's not.
And you rolled at advantage?
Yeah. A 10 and an 8.
All right. Anything else you're going to do? That was like your action, your hasted action. Anything extra?
Yeah, that's all I have available to me. I don't have a multi-attack.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Wait, let me check on that. Once I have him constrict until this grapple ends, the creature's restrained and the snake can't constrict another. So I don't get the bludgeoning damage again. So
Okay.
which is a shame.
Yeah.
I think it should.
Yeah, you probably should, but I'm not gonna rule that right now.
I didn't think you would. A guy can wish. It's like you wish the guy on the coke truck could put a case in the truck, you know.
Well, you know. All right, that brings us to Evangeline. Dexterity. Okay.
First thing I'm gonna do is make my move. Oh shoot, not my measure, my move.
Well, I mean, you can measure if you'd like, but
I was going to say, if you switch to the movement part of the measurement, you can measure and move at the same time.
Aha! I'll have to look for that.
That's how I do. Well, if you click the measurement button on the right,
a little walking person.
there's the two buttons up at the top of the screen. The one that's a walking person.
Oh,
You can do this. You see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
That's from measurement or from the
I'm
movement
gonna
part.
remember that the next time.
You can also just hit M on your keyboard to switch to that.
Oh, I didn't know the shortcut.
M for man or move?
M for move.
And so far,
R for ruler.
he has only attacked or only done damage to the snake.
Correct.
Right.
And did that cause you to drop your snake form?
No.
No.
Okay.
Nah, I got a while for that. The joy of druids.
Not that long anymore.
Yeah, the snake doesn't have that many hit points.
No, 60.
I am
I
going
got past
to cast Vortex Warp.
All right. On where?
I'm supposing I see that that's my mother and father.
You would have to move to get a good clear view, because this is a pillar.
What did I
You
move?
still probably had 10 feet of movement left.
I'll move.
Yeah.
I'll move my other 10 feet.
You're going to pillage the pillar.
Probably right to here.
Yeah,
That'll be good enough.
that'll be good enough. Yeah, and you can see Daddy. Nope, Mommy. I'm gonna say it's Mommy.
Okay. I'm gonna grab her and Vortex Warp her down here.
Okay.
Nice.
Is there a distance to that?
Right at this level, it's 120 feet.
Cool.
Fine.
120 feet is most of this upper area.
Yeah. That is my movement. That is my action.
What about Buckley?
And then Buckley.
Give me just a moment. Oh,
I mean, he doesn't see any of us, so.
Well, actually, now he sees me.
Yeah, she is visible. Evangeline is visible.
Okay. Oh, that spell will make you visible.
It's a spell. If you attack
Yeah.
or cast a spell.
Oh, that's right.
I cast
Any
the
spell.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I move Buckley up here. And I tell him to protect Mommy.
Protect Mama. All right.
Protect your grandmother.
Protect your
Salute your
grandmother.
shorts.
That brings us to Kadeth.
All right. Since I am hasted, I can get all the way up to her for regular movement.
Yeah, she hears you and she kind of takes a step back, but she can't see you.
I know she can't see me, but I'm gonna make sure that she hears my sword like scrape against the ground right in front of her. And I'm gonna say, "Are you with Evangeline or not?"
Or a Ginner.
Or you are gone.
Are you a good witch or a sandwich?
or a sandwich? Are you attempting to intimidate her, or are you just asking?
At this point, intimidate.
Okay, then roll me an intimidation check.
Yeah, not so great. Like a 12.
Hold on, hold
12
on just a
means you
second.
didn't laugh while you were trying to intimidate, so
Hold
It
on.
was a 4 on the die, so
You didn't? Did you have to do that at disadvantage or anything?
no.
No. I can't help you then.
I can add 4 to that.
That ain't gonna be enough.
Yeah,
It'd
I
only
don't
be a
know if that's going to be
16, but
enough.
Was it an intimidation or persuasion?
intimidation, I don't persuade.
Oh.
Yeah, good enough does not persuade.
I tried.
I intimidate.
The
Now,
problem,
she...
the problem with this intimidation is that she can't see you. She can't see your menacing face. All
Yeah,
she
but I
sees
don't have
is
any
your
way to
weird
drop
face.
the invisibility without attacking. And I don't want to
Throw
attack
She-
her unless
something
she...
She
Throw
can
something
still
against
answer the question. She sees me now.
That's true. She does
Yeah,
see
she
you.
sees her.
She still looks very confused on her face.
And
She is
my
nervous.
voice is coming from above her.
That's
So
true.
there's that.
That's true. She's feeling a bit surrounded.
It's a deep voice from above her and a sword scraping the ground in front of her.
All right. She's not quite sure what to do yet, but she's not responding. So you
Then
can
I'm
hold your action if
holding
you'd like.
my
She's not
action.
responding.
I'm going to use my... no, I guess that's only for those. Yeah, then I'm just holding my action.
All right. You're gonna hold your action. That makes it their turn. One of these, seeing
And
the
I'm
giant
keeping an eye out
constrictor
for
snake,
attacks.
is going to move this way.
Out. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Fine. Fine. That's it.
Get
That's
out!
everything.
Roll an
Another
intimidation check.
Arnold
My
My
got a
intimidation is
30.
failing. Her cuteness is winning.
She got a higher persuasion roll.
Yeah, she's got like a 35 charisma, I swear.
Most dogs do.
This glaive is going to run around this pillar this direction and kind of pause. He didn't really see you. You never really came out of the pillar.
I
So
smile at him.
gets a little startled and is ready
I
to
don't.
attack you, but that is as far as he's gotten. This one is going to run forward to Leslin and be ready to... Actually, he'll probably run to the other side of Leslin because he sees things over there. And he takes up a kind of a defensive posture for Leslin. But that is all they're doing. Oh, and then it's Leslin's turn. She's not quite sure. She looks totally confused. She sees Evangeline. She will holler at Evangeline and say, "Is this true?" Referring to Reneo, shouting out, "There's a changeling."
Yeah, because it was just a couple seconds ago.
Yeah. Even though, in
Nice.
our time it's, several minutes, I'll refresh your memory.
Nice fun when you're having flies.
I will respond to her.
You can't handle the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
Which is funny. This is the order of truth.
You can't handle
Which
the
tells a
truth.
lot of lies, surprisingly.
Selective truth.
Selective truth.
Well, there's the truth and there's the truth they tell.
I will look at her and say, the truth is not what we've been told.
She looks thoroughly confused. she is going to take a 5-foot step back to the edge here,
Okay.
knowing that voice was way too close for her comfort. But she is not taking any aggressive actions.
Then I'm not attacking.
There is a fighter over here that is going to jump over the thing and land there and attempt to grapple you, Evangeline. Roll me your athletics or acrobatics if you wish to not be grappled.
Do I hear this enough to notice it?
Oh yeah, you're going to hear the fighter move over to Evangeline. Y'all
Then
have
I'm-
enough battle sense to know that there's movement and places and stuff.
Then I'm going to turn just enough to send Eldritch Blasts his way.
As a reaction?
Yeah. Well, because I held my action.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you were holding a sword swing, but I could be wrong.
I was holding for whatever
aggressive action took place.
Yeah, if there was an aggressive action, I was going to respond.
Okay.
Accordingly.
Okay.
I have a 16.
Okay. You managed to avoid that. He rolled like a 6.
Oh, jeez.
I got a 24 and a 20.
Jeez. All right. How much? Well, let's see if he's still standing. How much damage?
Oh, it's not a lot.
Okay, yeah.
14 total.
14 total? Okay,
Yeah,
he's
they're only a
still
D10
standing.
each, and I only have 2 of them.
Oh, okay.
That's why I don't use them very much.
Well, he reached out to grab you, and you kind of just slipped through his fingers as he gets shot by Eldritch Blast at his side. Ugh. He was not expecting the Eldritch Blast.
And now I'm visible.
And now you are visible.
And only half turned toward him, so.
He's gonna make it that far.
I suggest you not do this, good sir. Believe me, it will hurt you.
Wisdom does not become them.
Wisdom does not become them.
That's
They
why they
see-
listen to the order of truth.
Okay. Yep. Nope. He's swinging his sword at you.
Try to warn you.
Oh, my highest was a 12.
Oh, did you swing? Was that what that breeze was? Oh, okay.
Good. I was getting a little hot. Thank you for the fanning.
Do that
You know how-
again. I'm getting warm.
All this makeup, it's uncomfortable.
A little uncomfortable. This fighter is completely confused because one of the people he's supposed to be protecting disappeared. This one's gonna run around down here. Actually, no. He's gonna go to the door or to the stairwell there. I keep forgetting about this priest. This priest is supposed to go on her turn. That's what happens when he's not on. He's heading out. Did I get all the fighters? I think. Oh, this fighter. This fighter is actually going to try to hit the snake.
Not the wisest thing to do.
That was a 16.
Let me see. Yeah, my AC is only 13.
It hurts and he
Oh,
squeezes. Oh.
They both hit you
Okay.
because my lowest was a 13. So let's see how much damage. Oh, that was actually a good roll. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 points of damage.
Total?
Yep. That was a good roll.
Still in the flight. still in the fight.
And that was all of my. Oh, this fighter. He is a little confused. He knows his objective. He's going to run by. And he's going to get on the other side of Evangeline. All right. And that's their turn, because he can't do anything at that point. Back to the top with Fix. Ouch.
Forsyth, did you share that book with us? With all those cool creatures in it?
I would have had it accessible to any who want to take a look at it.
Which means I probably did.
I would have as well.
Yeah, I would imagine pretty much everybody in this group is bookish.
More interested than I am.
Yeah, more so than Forsyth.
Okay, then I will keep that in mind. Don't know that I will use it just yet. I'm still trying to just deal with him and not deal with all these other people. So
Then deal with him.
yeah, well, no, that's I'll speak again till I'll move actually, and he can take his attack of opportunity.
He will probably miss. Oh no, he might actually hit this time. Oh yeah, he's gonna hit. That's a 23.
That hits.
He's gonna take 8 points of damage from
He
you.
takes 20 points of cold damage.
Oh jeez.
I told you it's gonna hurt you more than it's gonna hurt me.
You're right. It totally hurt him more.
I look at him. I give him that. I tried to
told you
warn you.
so.
Look. You know, like when you tell a kid to not touch the hot stove, and then they touch the hot stove. Like, what do you? Okay. And then I'll look at Leslie and just since it's a free action, I'll say, "We don't want to fight you and your people, but we will defend ourselves." He allies himself with a woman who takes people's spines for sport. And then with that,
I don't need that. I don't need that. Okay.
I will quicken a firebolt. Does he dispel it?
He does not at the moment.
Okay.
He learned his lesson.
That will be a 28 to hit.
That hits.
Ooh, not bad. 18 points of fire damage.
Ouch. Is he? Oh. 18?
Yes.
Okay, that did not seem to do as much damage as you expected it to do.
Okay.
I mean, it still did damage, but
Not as much as I thought. Huh. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Haste is concentration. Da, da, da. All right. I was here. Sorry, I got to measure here. I moved 20. I will cast Aid on my 3 allies. That will give you, what is it, 5 extra hit points. Like your maximum hit points are increased. It's not temporary hit points.
Oh, okay.
Right.
And I will,
Temporarily increases it.
yep, temporarily for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And
Pretty nice.
But I'm in form, so that would be only in form.
I don't know how that works.
I think it does it to your
Your
normal
base
and your forms.
Yeah.
I don't
I don't
know.
know. Yeah,
I-
I don't honestly know.
Feel like it affects the form. Because most
Okay.
spells that are cast, if it's on him
Mhm.
and he flips over to a new form, if it's concentration, it'll stay. But if it's not concentration, it doesn't necessarily stay.
Okay. That's fine. I didn't
So
do it
it'll
for
be
the
on
extra
a
hit points.
snake form.
I didn't do it for the extra hit points. I used it to kind of look at Forsyth and be like, do your thing.
Hit him
And
again.
you get a free attack on it.
I get a free attack, and that's important. We're gonna take a bite out of crime.
All right. Take a bite out of crime.
His new name is
And
Crime.
since he's still
Constricted,
in
yep.
He is still
constriction.
constricted, so you still have advantage.
Okay, so 16 to hit, unfortunately.
Oh, that misses.
Yeah, I'm just rolling. Really
Yeah. It was
pathetic.
that other fighter he threw you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stabbing your tail.
No, I was rolling before then.
Yeah, just blame it on the fighter.
Years before then.
All right. And that'll bring it to him. His turn. Yeesh.
You gonna try and get out?
Well, that did not. He does not have the strength to try to get out. So what he is going to do instead, although he could teleport again.
You could try.
Well,
Table counter.
might not be able to do that.
No, try. Go ahead, try.
Counter
Although,
squeeze.
if
Oh, wait.
if I make you run out of counter spells,
Yeah,
It goes to the next level.
I have quite a few spells though.
yes, this is true. Does he want to do that? Seeing that you were indeed consumed by those nanites, he is going to he's gonna grab a part of his robe and he's gonna rip it down and it comes free and a puff of noxious gas comes out. Forsyth, I need you to roll me a constitution saving throw.
Is it poison?
It's as the snake though.
Yes, that's the snake.
Doesn't matter.
Oh,
Do they not have resistance or whatever?
It's not a poison, it's
Oh.
it's sleep.
Oh.
It's sleeping gas.
I rolled a 1.
It's sweet. You are gonna fall asleep, Funk.
Okay.
Now being free. What is he gonna do? He's
You
gonna
tell
move.
us. We don't know yet.
He's gonna move this way. 30 feet. Get you on the other side of that pillar. And he's gonna wait a moment there.
he's not as safe as he thinks he is.
He is actually gonna, seeing Leslin now where he's at. He is actually gonna shout out again. She she's gonna look at Leslin and say, "She has been corrupted. She travels with a changeling." And he will point at the snake. Forsyth, unfortunately, you're asleep. But you do
Right.
get to roll a Constitution saving throw again to see if you could shake it off. Or,
Okie dokie.
unless somebody wakes you up. I mean, that's a possibility.
Come on, do
too.
your best Taylor Swift.
Shake it off.
15.
That is not enough.
Didn't think.
Do I have my reaction still?
You do still have a reaction to my knowledge.
You've
Add a
gone
plus
since-
4.
Okie
That'd be
dokie.
19.
Hold on a second.
Well, it would be just on top of whatever you rolled. It wouldn't be
18.
a new.
Yeah,
Right.
whatever
Yeah,
you
it's
rolled
just
plus
whatever
4.
you just rolled, so it'd be
Right.
19.
So
A
plus
19.
3.
No, it's not a 4-sider. It's add plus 4.
Oh,
Oh.
so 19.
Flat plus
Okay.
4. All right. A 19 you will start to come to. You don't have an action this round because it's at the end of your round. But
Okay.
you
So
will
no
come
movement
to.
or anything.
So
Okay, no problem.
you are awake. Evangeline.
I'd say just focus on getting your parents.
Even though it's going to provoke attack of opportunity, I'm going to push forward.
Okay. You're going to move away from both of them?
I can't not move away from both of them
Oh,
and
that's fine.
still get to where I can see.
Oh, okay. Well, that's true. You're right. You're going to have to push past them to be able to see where your data is. One's a 19. Oh, dang. The other one's a dirty 20.
Okay.
14 points of damage as they both slice at you as you run by.
I'm going to grab Daddy and throw him down here. And Buckley is going to attack that one standing next to him.
All right. Roll me an attack.
Wouldn't he move forward to be between your mom and them too?
Yeah,
I
probably.
mean, he could.
He'll move up here. He'll engage them to where they have to move out of his melee range there.
There you go.
But you did tell him to protect mom.
I did.
So roll to hit.
That is a 27
That hits.
a hit.
Cadeth, you're on deck.
Yeah, I know.
For 11 points of force damage.
All right. He takes it. And now is very confused because his target moved away. All right, Cadeth.
All right. I'm going to look at what's her name? Leslin. And say, this is your last chance. Are you with Evangeline or are you with Renio, who is serving the lady of the Castle Aventure. And I'm going full on intimidation in this at this point.
All right.
Answer
I'm
now.
I'm not very intimidating.
All right, which color? Which
Or
color is going
persuasive.
to actually draw?
But I will look
for this
at
one?
Leslin.
Nice, much better, much better. That would be a 25.
She is thoroughly afraid of you.
Tell her answer now.
She is thoroughly scared. She will answer truthfully. She will say, I don't know. I don't understand. And she will actually fall down to her knees. And you can kind of see her eyes kind of welling up with tears. Like she has that freeze reaction at the moment.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell her, like, basically, as I start moving, I'm going to tell her, then stay there and don't move. And then I'm going to, let's see, I'm trying to remember how this works. Give me a second here. Where is it? It's not something I'm used to doing, so.
Are you running over to him?
Uh-huh.
Or are you going to... Okay, then I won't do what I was going to do.
That's all right. He's got plenty of hit points.
I was going to
Who,
make it so
me?
he's going to be stuck in mud.
Oh, yeah, that's not
Oh, you can
good.
still do that. That's fine.
As
No,
long as
because
he's
then it would
next to
affect
him.
you. Oh, well, yeah. True.
Then he's stuck next to me.
Right? Yeah.
Okay.
And he can only... It's 4 times the cost of movement in this spell.
Holy cow.
I thought it was in here somewhere. I don't see it.
What are you looking for?
A charge.
Oh, well, you would have to run through a glaive to charge.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, I mean, if you want to charge
I'm
the glaive,
basically-
that's fine.
Oh, I'm basically gonna run around the glaive, and
Oh,
he can attack me. I don't care.
I think like the last 10 feet of your movement have to be in a straight line toward your target or something
That's
like that.
fine. I'm basically gonna go like 10 feet there, 10 feet there, and then the last, or then
Yeah.
20 feet there.
In 5e, there is no charge action. It looks like
Okay.
there's a charger feat, but there's
Oh,
no actual
okay.
charge.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
And shield bash, I think, is a separate thing too.
Shield bash is a separate thing. That's a martial maneuver.
But and bonus action before I move of Hexblade's Curse. And so I'm basically gonna run over there. So that guy will get an attack of opportunity if he wants to attempt it.
He will attempt it and fail miserably. I rolled a 4. I don't even know what his pluses are.
Yeah, that won't be enough. I've got a 21 armor right now. And it would be really bad for him if he did hit me, so because he's gonna take 25 damage.
Oh dear lord. Well, I mean, you could take it.
And I'm going to swing 4 times.
Good heavens. All
Well,
right.
I've got
You're hasted.
haste on
Ah.
me, so yeah, it's gonna suck for Renio. Hopefully. All right, that would be. Let me double check. Okay, so 18 is my lowest.
18 hits.
Okay, the other one is a crit because of Hexblade's Curse, which crits on a 19.
Good heavens.
So
Maybe I
the
should see what his max hit points are.
So
Just to be on the
that's
safe side here.
that's 18 damage from that hit, and then the other hit is 18 plus 4, so 22.
So 40
So
total.
that's 40 total. That's for the first 2 attacks.
Okay.
Then the other 2, 20, 26 and a natural 20.
Good heavens.
I'm making up for
What?
Saturday, okay?
You're making up for earlier too. Like what the heck? You're supposed to
Um,
stay in low rolls.
How do you
So
have 4 attacks?
hasted.
That
It's
only
a,
gives you 1 extra attack.
oh, it only gives you an extra attack, not an extra
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
No, it's an extra action that can only be used to make an attack, or dash or disengage.
Because if it's an extra action, he gets
yeah, it's
2
an-
attacks per
then-
action.
It's an extra additional action that can be used to take attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object action.
Okay.
So it's a full attack.
Even better.
Wow.
Yeah, I looked it up because I couldn't remember what it did. So,
Mhm.
so let's see. That's another 15 plus 18 plus 6, so 39 more.
Oh, that's where it says 1 weapon attack only though.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's only 1 weapon attack.
Which is fine. That's what I'm
So it'd be-
doing.
So it'd be 3 attacks, not 4.
Oh,
I'm-
1 weapon attack. Okay, so I
Whichever.
guess the natural 20 would have been my second one out of those 2. So
Okay.
so
how much?
only 15 on that second one
Only 15 on the second one. Okay.
instead of 39.
Okay.
Sorry, Chuck.
That's okay. I still hit him for 59 damage.
Yeah,
Still
you
hitting for-
walloped on
Or
him.
55 damage.
He is hurting.
Not hurting enough.
This guy, hearing all of that, he is gonna come and attack you. Oh my gosh.
Do you
A
really
14.
want them to hit?
Sucks to
14
be
and a
him.
13. Do I want them to hit? Sure, I would love for them to hit, but
Let me double check. Does it have
they
to be a
both
hit
miss.
for them to take?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, he has to hit to actually take damage. So
they both miss.
so he missed and he doesn't take any damage. He missed hitting me and doesn't get hurt from it.
And doesn't get hurt. Oh my gosh. This glaive is just staying by Leslin. Kind of unsure, waiting for Leslin to kind of make a decision. She's not making a decision. But this guy is disappearing down the thing, as with him.
Chicken.
This guy is going to move away from Buckley.
So, Buckley doesn't get reactions, does he?
Yes, he does, but
Oh, he
Does he?
does?
yeah. But I think his reaction is specific.
Yeah, he does
Do I
have one
use-
reaction.
Yeah. To
Oh,
a
it's a
specific
shield.
action.
Yeah,
thing
but it's
that
He
was on-
he deflects attacks.
That's
Okay.
right.
Yeah. He doesn't get attacks of opportunity though.
So one of those guys is going to come up behind you and attempt to grapple you again. Roll me your athletics or acrobatics. You have to beat a 10.
Well, lucky for me, I got an 11.
Wow.
I was like, oh, for sure I'm going to get nailed this time. Oh, I only have to beat a 10? Okay.
The other guy that got hit by Buckley is going to attempt to swing at Buckley. Yeah, that ain't happening either unless Buckley's AC is below a 12.
No, it is not.
Okay. So that's not happening. This fighter is going to attempt to stab Forsyth again. Oh, might actually succeed on one of them. That's a 22.
Oh, that's a hit.
The other one missed, though. After stabbing you with a 22, he's going to drop his sword. That is 8 points of damage to your snake.
Oh, wow. That plus. How many? What was that plus?
I don't remember.
+4.
Plus
no, no.
four. Wow.
Plus
What?
5.
+5.
+5.
It was
Okay.
+5.
That's great because I was down to 7 hit points before then. So
Nice. So you're still a snake.
yes.
For
So
one round,
For
probably.
what?
yeah.
This guy's gonna come up and also try to stab you, Kadeth. And oh wait, one of them might have hit. That is a 22.
Hey, he hits.
Hey,
He
He's
takes
gonna regret
25
it.
damage.
great. 7
Cold
points
damage.
of damage.
He takes 27.
Yes,
Wow.
I don't think he won on that exchange.
he did not win on
He
that.
takes
exchange.
25 cold damage.
Oh my gosh. Do you realize this is the fighter that's only taken cold damage from the two of you? He's a little chilly.
Hasn't he had enough of this?
Like, what the?
Another frozen one.
Ah! Poor guy. We're back at the top with 6.
All right.
Rhonda would have done said, "Cold, no way. I'm out of here."
I'm going to move up here so that Renio cannot actually see me, and I can't see him. That's okay.
It's okay.
I'm right with him, so.
Well, yeah. Do you want an extra attack, or you want him not to go anywhere?
Who, Renio?
Yeah.
I'd rather him not go anywhere.
All right then. Right up in here, I'm going
Okay.
to I'm going to first quicken it, and that's about I think that's about the end of my sorcery points.
Okay.
Transmute rock to mud.
Okay. How big of an area does that happen to?
That is a 40-foot cube.
Good
Nice. So basically,
heavens.
all of this right here.
No, even more than that. So draw.
Oh, wait, it's 40-foot radius?
Cube.
40-foot cube.
Cube. That means the ceiling.
Yeah, 40
falls
by
in
40
two.
by 40. So this is
Yeah.
40 across here, yeah.
It's about right there, if that's the center of it.
No, no, no. Okay, so yeah. I would probably move it down a little bit actually, so
To
that it
catch all of
covers them. Yeah, and then
Okay.
oh, can I move it? Here,
Oh yeah, you can move it.
I would have put it so that it's essentially right there.
Wouldn't the
Alright.
ceiling come in?
You can actually cast it on the ceiling, and it will drop mud down on people and do damage. But that's not what I wanted
That's
to
what I
do.
mean.
Depends on how high the ceiling is in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's a
Is
great
it-
hall, so I figure
It's
it's
a great
pretty
hall.
tall.
It's pretty
Yeah.
tall.
True. Yeah.
So for every 1 foot he tries to move, it costs him 4 feet.
Okay.
It's a quarter
So-
movement.
Yep.
So I
would
can
think
still
that
get
you would
out.
Have no trouble with that.
I'm
Yes, you
slow,
could.
but I could still get out.
And then I
Since
would
I have
move.
double
You're
speed.
hasted,
Yeah, that too.
so now you're half speed.
Well, half my normal speed, so.
Alright. Was that it for you?
No,
No,
it's
'cause
not.
that
Give me
was
1 second.
quickened. Yeah. Oh gosh, he's next. He's in mud. He's hexed. He's got a couple of allies next to him that's, getting blasted with cold.
They're starting to develop icicles on their mustaches.
They're starting to develop frostbite.
Why are my fingers black?
Oh my gosh. Well, he could attempt to teleport again. Oh no, he moved.
Yep. I'm
Dang it.
smarter. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Actually, I'd move like right there.
He's smarter than the average dwarf.
Smarter than
And
the average
then-
Trinson.
I would look at Leslie and I'd say, "You're siding with somebody who is an ally to one of the most evil people I've known, who will delve into blood magic and torture innocent civilians, all for her own gain and power. You know this. If this is the order of truth, you should know this. And I will attempt to persuade her.
I was say she's already afraid of me, so
she's she's afraid of Chuck, but nobody's hit her, so you're not at a disadvantage.
Right. And if we wanted to harm you or your
I mean, it did basically
Your
tell her to stay
friends.
there and don't do anything.
if we wanted to harm you or your friends, we would not be going out of our way not to attack them and only focusing our attention on him.
This is true.
So 26.
Oof, that's a pretty good persuasion. You see that she's thinking it through, and she has noticed that they really, none of you except for the construct have really attacked anybody else but him.
I attacked one guard, but that was in defense of Evangeline.
That's true. You did attack that
Specifically.
one guard.
And I
But-
would point out, we have defended ourselves and nothing more against your fighters.
But you see
Call
the
them
wheels
off.
turn in.
Call
Of
them
course,
off.
they're freezing to death, but you know.
Well, yeah, that's their own doing. Call them off so we can
Do
deal
you
with
not
them.
see the icy glow around me?
And then I will answer any questions you have. And then that's my turn.
All right.
And I'll look to Reneo and I'll be like,
He's going.
You don't get that deal.
You.
Not
You're
fair.
knowingly working with someone
Mary, you're
evil,
dead.
so you just died.
Let me leave. Reneo squints at Leslin, seeing that you guys are wearing her down. Is going to attempt to teleport.
I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm gonna do? Can you guess?
You're gonna counter spell.
Counter spell.
I'm going to spell counterspell. You had it
Spell
right.
counter.
You're gonna spell counter. COUNTER.
Yes.
All right, roll. Unless you're gonna bump. Although
What's
I
that?
don't know if you can bump it up enough levels.
What levels? I don't care. I'm just rolling. I'm just going to use it at 3rd level. I will use my inspiration though, because I don't think a 8 is going to do it.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
How about a 28? Or not 28, 24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That'll
You see him
cancel
start to
anything.
kind of phase out a little bit, but comes right back.
No, none of that.
Joe played the I don't think so card.
Yep.
I don't think so. He can't play the I don't think so to your I don't think so because he's in the middle of trying to cast teleport.
He's in the middle of thinking so.
Ah. All right, well, that was his turn. He doesn't have much left on him. Forsyth.
Okay, I am going to. Let's see. Is this guy attacking me here?
He did.
He did.
Telepathically, I would have said if we can avoid it, don't attack the help.
All right. Yeah, but I take the opportunity attack if I go attack over here.
That's okay.
Yeah.
True.
All right.
You
Well,
won't
I do
die.
move over there. And the nice thing about being a snake is moving across mud.
That was an 11.
See, he missed.
That miss, yeah. Which
I was
gives
like,
me an
watch, I'll miss
opportunity-
this time.
And I'd imagine as a snake, the mud probably doesn't slow you down.
No,
Technically, I
7
think
feet.
it would.
Technically
Technically.
speaking. Yeah, but it's really, it's
It's
thick.
thick
It's
mud.
not thin
Oh, I
like water.
apologize. I apologize. You have to make a strength saving throw for anybody in there.
Oh, to move in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then also when you come into it.
So just make a strength save.
So make a strength save.
So does a 17 hit him?
Well, roll your strength save first, because
Okay,
we reread
that
the
would be
spell. It requires a strength save.
okay. Well, because the strength save was 15,
That is a
Oh, okay.
failure.
but I rolled that after.
Oh. Okay. So as a failure,
You become restrained. So
you're
your
like
movement
5
is
feet
0.
in, kind of thing.
Yeah. So
Basically stuck at the edge.
Okay. So it's not one of those that like you can move 5 feet, but to move more than 5 feet, you have to roll a strength save.
you cannot move. And then even if you
Okay.
can move, it's at quarter speed.
Not like my
Okay.
feet get stuck in there. I don't have any.
Yeah, but it's like really sticky mud.
It's sticky mud.
And the great thing about this spell, it is not concentration.
I
Oh,
would
nice.
think that a snake would be able to go through. Oh, anyway, it's not my call.
Yeah, it's a
But
unless
my
they're
It's all
attack
right.
stuck in
range
the
is
snake.
10. My attack range is 10 feet.
Oh well,
Right.
you got range then.
So
You're good. You got range.
You can still hit him.
what's his AC?
His AC is
19,
an
I think.
18.
Oh, 18.
Yeah.
All right. So let me roll. 19 to hit,
Nice.
and that is a bite attack. So 2d6 plus 4. So 13 points of whatever kind of damage that is, piercing damage.
Piercing damage.
Yeah,
All right.
taking a bite out of crime.
Taking a bite out of crowd. All right. All right. That brings us to Evangeline.
I draw my crossbow.
All right.
Get
I
crayons.
point it
Do you
at
use
his.
a mechanical pencil to draw it, or what kind of? Oh,
Yeah, crayons.
It's the
use a
special
crayon.
pencil that I got from my friend Fix. Oh.
You're not going to draw it in the book?
Dressing pencil.
I get 2 attacks per round, so
Okay. Who are you attacking?
I pointed at the head of Ireneo.
Okay. You're
You don't
gonna have to
have-
do some movement.
yeah.
Okay.
That's a big killer. The big black.
There's
Oh,
a big
I forgot
pillar.
about the pillar.
Yeah.
I will move up here.
and he's surrounded by people. So
It's okay.
If you just want to try to placate Leslin, if depending on how hard that shot's gonna be.
Yeah.
I rolled a 26 and a 22 to hit
okay, that is good enough to hit.
for a total of 25 points of piercing damage.
25 points of pierce. Ouch. Ugh. He takes 2 arrows to the chest and kind of bends backwards, but he can't really fall. He's kind of stuck in the mud.
Is he
But
dead?
he's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive.
And I'm going to say that's for lying to me my entire life. And I'm going to turn to look at Leslin. He told me there's no such thing as gods. They're dead. He lied. He told me people that were different from me were bad. He lied.
All right. Kadeth.
I'm going to look at him and say it's time for the lies to be over.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this. If we can take him alive, we need to know what his task was.
How we can bring him back to life. Oh.
Oh,
Yep.
All right.
We can heal him back. It's fine.
Yeah, I can heal him.
You're dead. You're alive. You're dead. You're alive.
Yeah,
We can heal him
torture
as
in,
many times as we need to.
torture in D&D would be insane.
I mean, It's not beneath me, technically.
It's not.
I'm
It's
neutral.
not beneath my god either.
Not beneath Fix either. He's chaotic. He's good, but he's chaotic good. So it's for the good.
See, I'm neutral. I can do anything.
Okay, so this is 20 to hit, and a 21 to hit, and a 24 to hit.
They all hit.
Okay.
Are you regretting your decision now?
43 damage total.
43.
You're very bad at wards, by the way.
Oh. As you say that. How do you want to kill him the first time?
The last one's going to be a thrust right through him. Like right down the mid, right in the gullet.
Right in the gullet. He's gonna kind of lean forward and cough up blood a little bit, and he loses consciousness.
What is everybody else in the room doing?
Well, it's their turn, so we'll find out.
And I'll turn to the glaive and the fighter and just yell, or look at them menacingly and say, "Back off."
They
Easier
can't. They're
said
stuck
than
in the
done.
mud.
Well, but they don't have to attack.
Lay down your arms would probably be the.
Back off in a sense, in the sense of don't attack me. It's a bad idea.
Well, if they haven't figured that out yet, I don't think they're ever going to.
Right?
The glaive rolled a 21 for his strength saving throw.
That will
Yeah,
save. So now he can
he
move
can
very,
move.
very slowly.
He can move 5
1
feet.
square.
Oh no, his speed is 50.
Oh, so
So
he
you
can
can move 2.
Oh,
He's
he
backing off as quickly as possible.
He doesn't want to get near the snake. He's gonna back off this way. Scary snake. Scary snake. I have no idea how many feet that was.
That should be it, right?
Don't touch snack.
Snack.
Scary snack. Big snack.
Snake rises up.
Oh, and when
A third of its body.
well,
And that glaive's not
I guess
gonna
I
do
don't
anything.
technically heal because I haven't really taken any damage.
Right?
It's only been off my
It's
temporary
all
hit
been
points.
off your temporary hit points. And
Everything's
again,
been off the snake.
And even then, it's only 7 that I've taken.
they kind of Leslin is
This is
sitting
over.
there.
We can be civil now.
He's not gonna pass this. You know that. Well, it's a 14.
Nope.
14 what?
He's stuck.
Oh.
The fighter.
It's all right. I won't either. So
Oh, what is the duration on that? I think that's something I should check.
probably because I'm going to be stuck here a while.
Oh, well, it's until dispelled.
Oh, jeez.
Really?
They've got a muddy part of their building now.
Good heavens. This fighter's
You guys
not
could pull
feeling
me out
good.
with a rope.
I was going to
It's okay.
say, if the
Okay.
battle is essentially over,
This battle is essentially over.
I
Are the-
will.
Are the fighters basically backing off?
I will.
This one is
Well-
actually running out.
If they're leaving on my initiative or whenever it is, I would look at Leslie and ask her, am I good to remove this mud? Essentially, like, are we going to keep this up or are you done?
Oh, this guy is gonna out of there too.
If she gives the proper answer, fine. If she doesn't give the proper answer, I'm going to attempt to vortex warp. Kadath out.
Oh, nice. There you go.
There you go.
And
Can I
since
carry the dead body with me?
he's an
And
object,
Oh, that's true.
I will
Not a person anymore.
put him right next to Leslin if she doesn't answer properly.
No, she says, yeah. And she kind of motions to all the other guards that are still there. to,
then
like,
I dispel it.
I will ask her, who's the next in charge underneath?
The dead guy.
the dead guy.
Reneo.
Underneath Reneo.
Who's going to take his place?
Could be anyone the level above me. There's about 5 people.
There are things they will need to understand.
Summon them.
Forsyth is moving around the room, letting these guys handle all this.
Where's the Pope?
Yeah. The Amber Pope right now is... Where is he? Let me see where he's at.
Oh.
His typical, he typically resides in Key, but he is currently, to my understanding,
Scare the guard.
he is currently in Omar.
Have we been there before?
You have not.
I didn't think so.
No, we haven't.
What is
It's
keeping you
north.
from taking over?
Omar's almost directly north of here in the next kingdom.
What is keeping me from taking over?
From taking his position?
I am 2 levels below that. I am a group of about 10 priests that answer to one of the 5.
Okay. Can you please summon the others?
I can.
And can we have a private audience with them and yourself?
We
Send all these
can.
guards away.
Should we get your parents out of here before they come?
Probably.
Yes.
I'll take them to the exit.
Forsyth is going to go into one of these alcoves here.
Okay.
He's going to revert form out of sight of everyone.
Okay.
And he's going to take a short rest.
He's just gonna
So-
sit down in a corner.
I will
I'm gonna-
send Buckley with them too.
Okay. In fact, have him go with them all the way to
All the way
house.
to the house.
Or do you want him to go? Do you want him to go to the house, or you want him to go somewhere else?
Wherever Fix wants
The
them
market.
to go.
The market.
guild house. Yeah, the
The
Thieves
guild.
Oh, well, would Buckley know where that is? Or, well, I guess you can give him directions. So
There.
basically, I'll escort them and Buckley to where we came in.
Through the tunnel?
Yeah, to the tunnel.
Okay.
And then we'll give them directions where to go. Basically, where the kids are.
And Buckley will take them?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Now,
I
once-
will
Once
Yes,
they're down
but-
the tunnel, I'll go back.
go
All
to
right.
Leslin. And I will tell her, I will report. I will report to you. And I will pull the cards that we have been working on.
And did you guys want to heal and interrogate, or no?
Yes.
If you want, I can do that.
I wish him to
Because
be
you don't have
bound.
long if
Yes.
you're going to do that.
I'll
Yep,
start.
yep. Right.
Yeah, before Forsyth goes to short rest, I would bind him and ask him to be healed.
Okay, we're
For
gonna
1
not
point.
give him a lot.
And I would remove any sort of magic or numenera or components, everything.
Right. Strip
I'd
him of
point 'em
everything
all
he's
out.
got.
He's
Like he is sitting
And
there in his birthday suit.
tie his hands behind his back because
Sitting there in
you know
his,
somatic.
skivvies, as long as they're not magic skivvies.
Mama is like,
And cremate it.
She's a mom.
doesn't mean she
7
wants
hit
to see
points.
another grown man naked.
7 hit points.
7. Okay.
I stabbed him for 6. Oh,
All
And
right.
I go rest. Okay, yeah.
All right.
And then I can take the parents out.
You take the parents out. As you're heading back in, you do hear commotion outside of the perimeter of the Dirk Hall. It seems like some guards have been woken, that possibly the town key guards, some of the Zev guard, are coming in or working on coming in through the door. You've got Reneo bound and hanging on by a thread. Forsyth is going to jump into the corner and take a nap. And the
Power nap.
parents with Buckley
Yeah.
are heading out of the
Real
tunnel to get out of the Dirk Hall area
Hall.
entirely. So that mom and dad are out of the fray.
Yep.
It is 10:15, 10 till 10. And that is where we're
11
going to
till.
pause. So that is where we're going to end tonight's session. It was a very long battle.
Notes this week should be easy.
Right? Right? It was mostly
So
battle.
and so hit so and so.
Yeah, I guess if you want to play by play.
We fought.
I don't
we
do
won.
battles unless there's highlights in the battle.
Yeah.
I will make note that Leslin didn't participate in fighting. That
Yeah.
and that once he was down, the guards ran off. They backed off. That kind of stuff.
if we get word that the city guard is coming in, I think we should leave. Though
We should what?
we should leave.
Well, since there's only 4 of us, as long as you still have a spell slot left, we can leave anytime we need to.
Yep. For Dimension Door.
Yep. All 4 of us stay within proximity of each other, and I can take one. I can take one of them, and you can take the other.
What about Renio? Stab him direct Dimension Door and then bring him back.
Yeah,
again?
basically.
Throw him in a bag of holding. He can last 10 minutes.
Oh
in
yeah,
there.
true. We'll do
There
that.
you go.
Wait, why am I saying this?
Throw him in my bag of holding.
Yes, good idea.
I'll throw the soul stone in with him. Oh.
that might not be. a good
That could be
idea.
bad.
That could be bad.
Throw
Don't
him
I
in
have
my
that
bag
now?
of holding. I might forget that he's in there.
No, you have the orb,
Okay,
Six.
that's right.
and Cadet has the shards.
I have the shards. Yeah.
All right. So that's where we're going to end tonight's session. Hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications so you know when we're live. Like and share this video. And join us next week when we continue. Anything I'm missing? Anything? I feel like I'm missing stuff. I don't. All right.
For
See you
those
next
of
week.
us, for those of us that are in this area of Ohio, Kentucky,
Oh.
the 27th.
The
It's on the website.
Frankfurt Con. Check out the
Frankfurt
website.
Con.
Yeah, because Rhonda will be running a table there. Check it out.
Cool.
Okay. See you next week.